Welcome to Touhyville for the first day of May 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Filled with love this morning on your shirt.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Are we done fixing up the outside of our house yet?
I was gonna say
we just got done with the inside, and then it got nice out. And you're like, okay, let's do all this stuff outside.
Yeah, I have news for you. I'm heading to Smith's after the show.
I don't have the
stamina
body
I know.
do all of this. I'm just letting you know this is
Everything
not going to bode
hurts.
well for you as we get older.
I know, but doesn't it look good? Do you feel like it's like a house now? The only thing that I'm
like it was a house
about,
before. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it had walls, it had a roof.
Yes.
And I laid down and went to bed.
We just had to beautify some of it. And now
That's what she says about me every day. Oh, if we could just beautify it a little bit.
Oh, no. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. No. I feel like the lawn had all these divots and stuff. That's the only thing I keep almost twisting my ankle on the front lawn.
Yeah.
But it just, too expensive of a project, and I don't know. I think I need friends with like tillers and stuff. I don't have anybody.
Well, I mean, that just,
and it's hard labor, so I guess it's more expensive, or I don't know.
And that's what happens with ground over time. It just kind of goes. They've
pulled
grows
stuff out,
and,
though. Like it
some
looks
of those
like a
things,
fire pit on the front.
I mean, there was trees that are gone and stuff. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I do love like how everything is getting done. Like just
it looks great.
It's looking great, but it was ridiculous. Last night was 6 trips to
we're trying to figure out how to glue signs and
but I think it looks great.
Yeah, no, it looks
fantastic. It made me very happy because when I moved, I felt like, all right, how is all this going to fit? Like, and now you see how it all fits.
Well, yeah, I mean, we took 2 houses and combined them into one, but we had 2 little houses, and this is a big giant house.
And we had the giant house, and not the big giant house, but we had a smaller house in Bourbonnais.
Yeah, but it was
decorated.
Yeah, it was probably similar size. It was just all one floor in Bourbonnais. Yeah. Today is Couple Appreciation Day.
Oh,
see, I think it's a day to appreciate each other. I don't know if that's the case. I just made that up. Bread pudding recipe exchange day.
Not a fan. No. Not really.
And really, do you have to exchange the same, like it's bread pudding? So isn't it just going to be bread pudding?
Yeah.
Is there different kinds? They're like cinnamon and chocolate.
Well, there's stuff. Well, there's people that put like the raisins and the nuts in it. Then there's people that don't.
Gotcha.
Who are my friends?
Yeah. Yeah, you like them better. Executive Coaching Day, Frequent Flyer Day, Global Love Day. Look at that with your sweatshirt. You didn't know. You didn't know it was Global Love Day.
Maybe I looked. Maybe I did my homework. I did not.
Oh, I was going to say, because you were asking about how to do that yesterday.
I know. I need to start doing that because I was really, really disappointed in myself for not knowing Denim Day. I could not believe at 57 that's the first time I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I just,
CSS Reboot Day, something to do with your computer system.
Okay.
Global Love Day. Oh, I said that. International Workers Day. Keep Kids Alive Drive 25 Day. That's on the side streets. Watch for kids. It's getting nicer out. Be safe.
Can we take a minute? Watch for kids and dogs.
Yeah.
And I didn't call them back. I should really call the Jasper County Animal Control again and make sure they found this.
We don't know.
He was a Taco Bell dog.
Yeah, little Chihuahua.
And his foot was mangled, was just a mess. Or it looked like it.
Yeah, it was just the way he was running. Yeah.
He moved faster on 3 feet than I've ever moved. I haven't moved that fast since I'm like under 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to chase him. So I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't
Right,
know
you're
why.
like,
And I'm like, here, kitty, kitty. And then I'm going, right.
puppy, because you think he's like our puppy, like that he'll just come to you. Like,
I
yeah.
was so mad. And then
Mhm.
I'm like, all right, don't chase him. I know not
Mhm.
to chase him. So I didn't chase him.
Mhm.
And then I'm like, I stopped. I got back in the car. You're driving the car down the road, like
See if we can
slowly
find
to
him.
see if we can
Yeah.
kind of trap him or whatever it is and get him. Poor little guy.
Mhm.
And then I'm going like, here, kitty, kitty. Okay,
Mhm.
first of all, he's a dog. Second of all, he's not interested in smooching you. Some people did many moons ago. People were interested in makeout sessions, not for a long time. So this dog who does not know you is not into that.
Right.
Leave him alone.
Oh
I
man.
literally, what is with that noise with me? Like I do that all the
No, but I
time.
get it. It's for like a little puppy. Yeah.
Like
Mhm. Mhm.
birds don't like it. Dogs don't like. I mean, I don't know what that reaction comes from.
No, I get it. I get it. Mhm. Yeah.
Weird.
I don't know.
Weird and weird.
It's just how we think, like the dogs will come to that. But yeah,
I
so
just wish they would, if I squatted down, that they would approach.
come to
but
you.
they're
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
scared.
No, I know.
And then
I
at
know.
least I felt off the hook when I did call that, the Jasper
Mhm.
County Animal Control. She told me there's no way, you don't want to chase.
Right. You don't
But
want
other
to
than that, there's not a way. She went
What are
into
you
the
gonna
whole
do?
long thing about how they do it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Like she literally waits till they're like exhausted
Mhm.
and like,
And she said a lot of them will
Yeah.
go home if they don't get scared off,
oh
but
God,
but
I
don't
just
know.
felt
Yeah.
terrible.
I know. So yeah, so just watch out. I mean, he's a little tiny dog, but
He was
just
adorable. He
watch
was
out,
someone's everything. I
slow
know it.
down,
I could feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today is Law Day, Loyalty Day, May Day, Mother Goose Day, Lay Day. Hello. No, as in the flower thing.
Can I just tell you?
I thought it was Global Love Day. That maybe
I put that on our list
it-
for Hawaiian stuff.
Yeah.
I know.
Cheryl's like, I'm going to ignore you and I'm just going to continue talking. Okay.
Yeah. It works sometimes. You get off the airline and they lay you.
Yeah.
It's the best. It is the
vacation.
best, and it smells so good there.
Mhm.
It's all. I spent the first 20 minutes in Hawaii looking around at the airport and touching every flower, going, "Are you for real? This is real.
This is real. Yeah. Mhm.
Gorge,
Mhm.
just gorgeous."
I did that one day at Victoria's Secret. I got thrown out. It's real.
Right. When you were going like this on a mannequin butt, they were like, sir,
you're gonna have to go.
We thought about throwing you out at the underpants thing, but you weren't officially on our store grounds. So we called mall security. Then you came in.
It really got bad when the woman looked down and she goes, "Yes, they are." I was like, "Oh my God, sorry." Today is Chocolate Parfait Day, National Day of Prayer. Doing
You
a
like
big thing
parfaits?
at it's yogurt though, right? I don't know that I've ever
don't
tried
like
it.
yogurt parfaits. I like chocolate moussey parfaits.
Oh, well, that sounds good. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever tried it because I always assume there's yogurt in it. I don't think I've ever tried a parfait.
Okay, so you can do it with like Oreo cookie crumbles, chocolate pudding, mousse, and Cool Whip.
All right, well, that
and
sounds
then you
all
shave.
good.
You take a Hershey bar and you use your your fruit grinder, like your lemon zester, like that, like side, and you go. So you make like chocolate snow. Done.
That sounds fantastic.
And then what you do is you tilt the glass in the fridge so that it all kind of like goes to the side. Do you know what I mean? Like mixes without, you're not going to take a big spoon and mix.
Right.
Easy peasy and impressive and yummy.
Oh, I like that. Yes. National Day of Reason, Purebred Dog Day, Salad Day.
He blew past that reason. That
National
might be
Day of
something
Reason.
we need.
Yes. Homeowners Day, Phone in Sick Day, Save the Rhino Day, School Principals Day, Silver Star Service Banner Day. I don't know what that is. Thank You Thursday. I like that. It's the day to thank people for stuff. Therapeutic Massage Awareness Day, World Password Day, and Worthy Wage Day. Now, those are all the things that we're celebrating today. it's the first day of May, so a little later on, we're going to go through all the things that we're celebrating throughout the month of May.
Mm-hmm.
Get that whole list. Larry and Sue and Keith all say good morning. Good morning, guys. And Keith says every day is a holiday. Yes, it is. Literally, you can hear it there. Yes, yeah, there.
We
there you
had
go.
somebody we worked with. Was that
Dave Becker?
Dave Becker
used to
always
say
say every day's a holiday.
Every day's a holiday. And then when he started doing mornings, he started doing the same thing that I'm doing. And he just called it a segment. He called every day's a holiday, and they'd go through the holidays. So
can I just tell you, yesterday we went to the Whistle Stop and Monon for lunch. We just were like, okay, what do you want to do? You got Taco Thursday going. You were going to go there. You're like, I could eat them there.
I'll eat Ida's anytime.
But I was like, let's take a ride to the Whistle Stop, which is only 19 minutes away.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
nothing.
That's nothing.
No, it was nothing. Yeah, it was, and it's so good.
It's so good. And Lynette, our waitress, their waitresses there are the friendliest. Happy, friendly, good suggestions, other than the fact that Cheryl's Kiss of Death won over again.
Oh man.
My favorite thing on the menu. Go on.
Yep.
But for an understandable reason. Everything pork was fresh or is fresh. And so they weren't selling enough of the pork chops. But their pork chops were.
You were loving them. Yeah.
So good. So we posted a picture of the adorable Choo Choo chocolate cake.
Yeah.
And like almost 70 people commented and guessed the right place.
Nice. Very
so
cool.
We're gonna pick a winner for White Sox tickets.
We're gonna give somebody some White Sox tickets. Easy for me to say.
But I thought, wow. And so it was 1:45 their time because they are in the
Eastern.
We're in Central. So 12:45 our time. By the time we left, there wasn't a table open in the place.
Yeah.
Table or booth. They were hopping busy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and their salad bar is delish. So we love them there.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
All good stuff. Yes, absolutely.
Go Lynette. And Lynette kept going, okay, I understand the curse. So do me a favor.
This.
Don't really like it. I'm like, yeah. Judging from my empty, clean plate, I'll just let that speak for me and not my words. I'm telling you, anytime I say something is great.
I know.
Bye.
I know. It's the craziest
Goodbye.
thing. Bob says good morning. Brandy says good morning, friends. Have an amazing day. And Mel says good morning, I think, with a bunch of question marks. So, so Mel, are you having a tough morning? Get some coffee. Maybe add a little something to it. Irish coffee, and enjoy the morning.
Mel actually commented on our signs, and she said that's different. But it was one of those things where I was like, that's different, like you crazy psycho, or that's different. I really like that.
What?
Do you know what I mean? Like it had a
little self-conscious
are
there.
You cuckoo?
I mean, it's wow. All right.
Cuckoo-rico?
Oh, that's funny. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, we got yesterday's poll question we got to wrap up, and then we got to get into today's poll question as well, so we can move forward with our day and get some voting. And then, as Cheryl mentioned a little bit later on this morning, we will draw a winner for some White Sox tickets from our where was Steve and Cheryl at from yesterday. So stick around.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Check out the Menards Lafayette South Self-Storage Facility. Menards Self-Storage, located directly beside the Lafayette South Menards store, offers the most convenient and secure self-storage in the area. This facility features 24/7 access, video surveillance, and on-site management. Menards has warehouse units at the best prices in the area, and your first month is free. Units are going quickly, so reserve yours now at menardsselfstorage.com.
Save big money at Menards.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Hello.
Hey, man, I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When something happens to your car, you might say, "No! My car!" But what you really need to say is something that can actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And just like that, State Farm is there to help you file your claim right on the State Farm mobile app. So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Are you a small business owner who needs immediate cash flow? At Swish Funding, we have flexible funding options from $25,000 to $2 million. For the best rates and terms for your business, just one application to Swish Funding gives you access to our entire network of funders, with cash in your account in as little as 24 hours. To qualify, you must be in business for at least 1 year with monthly revenue of $50,000. Apply at swishradio.com and use code TALK. swishradio.com, code TALK.
Touhyville, now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Seem very excited.
You seem excited.
Oh, what's to get excited about?
What's to get excited about? Well, let's see. It's Thursday, right?
It's just Thursday.
Just a regular Thursday.
Well, I, for one, am very excited about
this show.
Yep. Nothing to get excited about.
That's negative thinking.
I don't have time for that.
I'm just going to start talking, and there we go.
It's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning, just getting things rolling, having fun with you in Touhyville on the Q and 98 Gold. Want to mention that Steve Specialized Services has their big open house tomorrow. No, Friday. Sorry, Saturday. Okay. Can we stop and start over again on the day?
What is happening?
You know what? All your talk this morning about thinking it was Saturday.
Yeah.
In my brain, I'm like, well, it must be Friday. It must be Friday. No, it's not Friday, and it's Thursday. Yet. Okay.
It's one of those weeks when you're like, okay, I think I can.
So So when people are on TV, they could do that thing where they do, the clip. Take two.
Yep.
So we're going to do that.
Okay.
Steve Specialized Services open house is this Saturday, okay, from 8 till noon. Here's the deal. Discounts, door prizes, in-stock parts, 10% off, bad boy mowers and bandits, crew cabs, all kinds of good stuff. They've got it there, 1506 North McKinley Avenue. And you can stop by there anytime this week and sign up for your chance to win a handheld blower or trimmer from Bad Boy and Steve Specialized Services. And they'll draw the winner at noon on Saturday. So make your plans for that this Saturday, 8 to noon. All kinds of good stuff going on. Steve Specialized Services on 231 in Rensselaer. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMont. Need a gift for any reason, like Mother's Day is coming up. You might want to stop by there.
I love their commercial for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm sure that you'll be able to find a good gift for mom at Another Season. No doubt about it. 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. Okay. Got to get over there and over to Facebook here. Check out our poll question from yesterday, and then I want to get to today's because I think it'll be interesting. So yesterday, it was Mr. Potato Head Day, and I talked about how I didn't think I ever had a Mr. Potato Head. And I meant to ask my parents.
Did your mom call you?
No, I meant to ask her if we had one. So we asked you what your favorite toy was when you were a kid. Jeannie says strawberry shortcake. Donna says Light Bright. Had some Hot Wheels in there, Transformers, G.I. Joes.
Do you remember the Transformers? More than meets the eye.
Of course. Yes.
Transformers, a robot in disguise.
Yes.
I didn't like that commercial. It was a little
Absolutely.
scary.
And Transformers to me were fine. Like, I had some of them. I had a buddy who collected them all. Like, he loved Transformers. He was collecting all of them. And for me, I was still, I was more into G.I. Joe and stuff, and Transformers were fine. I like the idea of it. I actually, as an adult, liked the Transformer movies better than I did the cartoons as a kid.
Really?
They were just so big and
well, yeah. Do you remember
action.
meeting B? What was Bumblebee or the big?
Big, yeah, we met Big.
No, it was like the big.
It was Bumblebee, and then there was. And then we also met the bad guy, like they're at Universal Studios, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's someone behind the scenes doing the voice and stuff. I mean, there obviously is because they mess with people. Like they'll be like, hey, you look like you're not a fan or something. Yeah. Like they'll mess around with them. So fun stuff there. All right.
Unless, of course, you're scared like me and think you're still in the middle of a movie. And
well, there is that. Yeah. So I saw this the other day and thought it would make for a good poll question for us. A poll found that Americans trust less than half of what they read online. So the average answer said they believe about 41% of what they read online. And I thought about doing a percentage, but I just went with the idea of, do you usually trust what you read online as our poll question?
Okay.
Just went with yes or no. Do you usually trust it? So I figure that's about, if it's usually, it's more than 50%. So, and I would say I don't. I usually want to go, like we were talking about yesterday with the news, I usually want to go and find another source. If I see something, I go, okay, let me see if this is real. And I look into more sources.
So is that disbelief in what you read then? Or is that just confirming that it's true before you go have an emotional reaction to it or whatever?
I think a little more of the latter, but also there's so many different outlets out there now with the internet.
Yeah.
That it could just be completely made up. And there's so much opinion in the news that there didn't used to be.
Yeah.
And so I have to go and sometimes opinion is stated as fact.
Right.
And the only thing that I can think of where opinion is fact is like you shouldn't put mustard or you shouldn't put ketchup on hot dogs.
I do.
Some things are just factual.
I disagree.
But you can't. It's a fact.
No, it's not. And that makes me want to redo my whole Facebook picture thing to the one where I'm eating the hot dog. Where every time I post it, people are like, "That's ketchup."
Yeah. Well, soon we'll be going to the White Sox game and you take a new picture. So, by the way, Mel says you were worried that you thought she was saying you were Cucamonga.
Yeah.
She says, "Oh no, I meant that's different, very cute." So,
Oh,
are
okay.
you happy? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
saying it was one of those examples where I'm like, okay, is she like that looks
that's
dumb,
odd.
right?
No, not dumb. No one's gonna say your stuff looks dumb. It's signs on a
whatever.
post.
That's
You know,
interesting. Like it was that. But it just goes to show you there is no like voice to email or text or comment.
Well, and the thing that that Mel's talking about, for those that don't follow Cheryl on Facebook and things, is it's a sign, like a wooden post with arrows like 100 miles to this place, 98 miles to this place, and you see those in different places. Like, it always makes me think of MASH. Like, they had one of them in MASH. But they have them in different places. And usually they're kind of like a center post to like an intersection or something, because it's going every which way. Well, at our house, it's a decoration, so we put it in like a corner.
Yeah.
So rather than having everything pointing the way that it was, because when you first did it in Bourbonnais, all the signs were actually pointing the direction of where those things were, and it was all set up. But now that it's more of a decoration, you want to make sure the places that we love and mean even more to us,
right?
There's kind of a priority of what each of those places means to us.
And it started when I lived alone, and then it grew from there. I mean, not with the kids, but they hadn't been anywhere yet.
Well,
except the Dells.
Well, no, didn't it start when they had traveled to Europe? I thought it was like the signs, I think were like later. I think you did this sign.
I don't know. I know it's been a while since,
I think we were married when you got it.
Got it.
Because I thought I remember you painting the sign. You're the one that painted it orange, I believe.
I did paint the pole.
Yeah, the main post. Yeah. So anyway, so it's really cool. So now, rather than everything being pointed where it's at, we put a lot more in the front and on the sides, so they're more visible. So, but yeah, I think it's really cool. Tina says ketchup is the only thing I put on my hot dog. Okay, I'm not getting into the ketchup mustard debate again. I was just having fun with it. I was just being fun. She says they have to be cooked either on the grill or over a camper. Yes, I love my hot dogs. I love my hot dogs. And we found Maxwell Street Polishes at the Strax in Crown Point. Yeah. I got to bring that up to our folks over here and make sure we get those here. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get into what's happening, and then we got some other cool stories to dive into as well. So stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, mainly before 5 p.m. Breezy with a high near 71. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m., then a slight chance of showers between 10 and 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 69. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 45. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Bjork's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Bjork's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjorks.com.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all, Ag Leader.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Well, what do we have here? One of those bikes. A carbon copy of the true original, trying hard to look, sound, and feel like a Harley. Well, it's not a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and it's not even close. I guess we should be flattered. Another in the long line of chrome-plated imposters. Copies, like street corner knockoffs, bad Vegas impersonators, and cover bands that have some chops, but never the soul. When you're ready to climb atop the real deal, we'll be here, because there's only one motorcycle that puts its stamp on the industry standard, Harley-Davidson. Ready to ride the original? We've got them. Come in and demo today. Visit Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Good morning. I have an exciting announcement.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Today is Thursday.
Oh my God, that is so exciting.
No. Wait, what? What is so exciting?
It's almost Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh.
That is exciting.
So get excited.
I'm so excited to get started.
Now take your position. It's showtime.
Good morning. It's Steve and Cheryl with you. Hope your Thursday is getting off to a good start. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at the Jasper County Fair Association. So Friday, Saturday, part of the townwide, citywide garage sale. You can go out to the fairgrounds and they'll have good stuff there at the, I think it's the community building they got covered there. And then Sunday is May the 4th, bingo with you. That's right. Sunday's bingo. All kinds of good stuff going on there. They'll have raffle prizes, $40 gift cards from Walmart, Royal Oak, Remington IGA, Ida's, B&B Tea and Sips, Clark's Cutting Edge, Shorty's Marathon. They'll also have $40 worth of lottery scratch-offs, 10 regular bingo for $50, then one bingo, the last bingo, number 11, is a coverall for a $100 prize. Tickets for $30. You can get them ahead of time at Brown's Garden and Floral Shop or at the door. So lots of good stuff going on there at the Jasper County Fairgrounds. Also want to make sure we mention our friends over at Supercuts. Did you know they have tanning at Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell? You should. If you listen to the program, we mention it fairly often. Visit Supercuts in Rensselaer and Lowell and get yourself a Supercut today. Sean says, good morning. Everyone have a blessed day. You too, Sean. Sean's our buddy over at Steve Specialized Services. All right, let's see what's happening, shall we? A $60 million Navy jet fell off of an aircraft carrier the other day and into the ocean.
Oops.
Yep. It sank so low it wound up being drafted by the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, jeez.
Yesterday, of course, was National Oatmeal Cookie Day. For me, it was more like, are you sure you don't have chocolate chip day? That was. Is that all you got, Day? Is that yeah? Consumer confidence is at its lowest level since 2011. I think that means that people no longer believe that those mahogany and leather accent chairs are actually just $30 on Facebook. I think they're not believing that anymore. Yep. A drunken brawl broke out at the first show on Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour. Yeah, take that, trying to say that she's not country. Uh-huh. 87-year-old man in Florida was arrested this week for domestic battery. This isn't one of my jokes. That's just bad storytelling. UPS plans to cut 20,000 jobs.
And they're closing a bunch of, I think it's like 70 centers.
Wow. The great news is people that are looking to find brown shorts, those will be at Goodwill soon. You'll be able to get those there. A lot of brown shorts going to be there. Trump supporters claim tariffs are starting to work. For example, CBS has relocated CSI Sydney. Now it's going to be called CSI Minneapolis St. Paul. So it's working. Go America, CSI. A letter written on board the Titanic sold for almost $400,000. Ironically, the person who bought the letter then accidentally spilled a cup of ice on it. No. They're not all winners.
They're not all winners.
And lastly, Sammy Hagar and Alex Van Halen are feuding. This situation is being closely monitored by your uncle with a mullet. Oh my!
That's kind of a private joke.
Yes,
do you think?
It was very inside, and I mean, a lot of people in the area know who you're speaking of because he worked in this area. But I try not to stir that up. He's not a fan of mine. He's you know. So anyway, none of that is why you called. That's not why you're here and hanging out. You're here because you're like, Steve, isn't there a bunch of things that we're celebrating here in the month of May?
And we missed it in April.
We did because I was gone. Yes. Yeah. Not gonna lie, April was end of March, early April was a rough go. I'm glad to see April gone. I'm ready for May. So here we go. Here's what we're celebrating all this month. It's American Cheese Month.
Oh,
I love American cheese.
Do you know? Oh, American. I'm thinking American cheese, not American cheese.
It all depends.
Time to run.
On which syllable you put the emphasis on.
Which I'm having trouble this morning.
This morning you are.
I did.
Yes. So, American Cheese Month.
Right. I thought it was like American Cheese Month.
There's at least 1,000 people listening going,
what is happening with them? I don't know.
American cheese. I don't.
Guys,
is one of them saying something different? I don't get it. They're not right.
In the head.
Right.
It's not like we haven't heard that before.
It's not like instead of World Cheese Month, it's only American Cheese Month. It's the type of cheese, American. Not cheddar, not Gouda, but American cheese.
Right. And I'm like, whatever. That doesn't do it for me.
You don't do it. Yeah, I like American cheese.
You love it.
I'm a very plain Jane. American cheese on a hamburger, American cheese on bologna. I like it.
But here's the funny part. My grandmother and my brother, I remember this from the time I was little, loved cheese. Mm-hmm. And my grandmother would indulge in like, I wouldn't say non-kosher, but it didn't have to be kosher cheese. Like she just had like a whole setup. So my brother and her would just gobble this cheese down.
Love it.
I thought it was all stinky. I was like, Like Swiss cheese. Oy, oy, oy. I was like, now I don't know when that happened. When I started liking asparagus in my 20s, late 20s.
Yep.
And I started being a lover of cheese.
Yeah. No, I love cheese.
And I love cheese
Yes,
now. Like, give me
absolutely.
cheese and meat, and that's it.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
I'm in.
charcuterie board.
Yep. I'm in.
So.
American Wetlands Month, Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, Be Kind to Animals Month, Better Hearing and Speech Month. What? Better Sleep Month, Easy Month, Deck Safety Month. Be careful when you're out on the deck. Don't fall off. Don't pretend you're at a Cubs game in Pittsburgh.
Did we look that up?
Yeah,
I didn't look it up.
We will. Fibromyalgia Education and Awareness Month, Food Allergy Awareness Month, Fungal Infection Awareness Month.
Okay, no.
Well, be aware it's out there. Garden for Wildlife Month, like snakes. Get Caught Reading Month.
Come on now. Why do we bring them into this?
Gifts from the Garden Month, Global Employee Health and Fitness Month, Global Youth Traffic Safety Month, Haitian Heritage Month. They're eating the dogs. Heal the Children Month, Healthy Vision Month, Hepatitis Awareness Month, Huntington Disease Awareness Month, Drum Month, Mediterranean Diet Month, International Respect for Chickens Month, Respect the Chicken, Victorious Women Month, Internet and E-Commerce Service Month, Jewish American Heritage Month, Labor History Month, Latino Books Month, Lupus Awareness Month, Lyme Disease Awareness Month, MCS Awareness Month, melanoma.
5 golden rings.
Listen, I'm going to end up having to
you're only in the L's, baby.
Do the song a second time, I think. Melanoma Skin Cancer Detection and Prevention
That's
Month,
important.
Mental Health Month, Motorcycle Safety Month, Mystery Month, Arthritis Awareness Month, Asparagus Month. Yep. Also, your urine smells funny month. Asthma Allergy and Awareness Month. I spit that one up. Barbecue Month, Beef Month. I like Beef Month on the barbecue.
How are you back to the bees? What are you doing?
I don't know. They used to be in alphabetical order. I don't think they are anymore. Bike Month, Celiac Disease Awareness Month, Chip Your Pet Month, Chocolate Custard Month, Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Month.
Oh, my best friend died of it.
Ooh, okay.
2 weeks before her 16th birthday.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Date Your Mate Month. We should go on a date. Duckling
I
Month.
say that all the time.
Egg Month. Our dates are different though. We like to go for dates for like breakfast.
All right, I'm taking you on a date to the Whistle Stop so we could talk about work.
No, that's not a date. That's work. Sometimes work happens. Month. So no, I'm saying our dates are more like let's go to Stacks and be back home by noon. Like let's go to brunch and then be back home. Speaking of which, it's National Egg Month.
Awesome.
Foster
Here comes the music again.
Yeah, well, I need it for the background. Foster Care Month, Gazpacho Aficionado Month.
Yeah.
Guy Pride Month. Proud of being a guy.
Yeah. Scratch your bellies. What do you always say about with the dog whenever I leave the house? You're like,
we're gonna be men.
We're gonna be men.
Yeah, we're gonna drink beer and scratch our undercarriage.
Our undercarriage.
Guy Pride Month. Hamburger Month, High Blood Pressure Education Month, Home Improvement Month, Home Remodeling Month, Loaded Potato Month, Mediterranean Month, Military Appreciation Month, Moving Month, Osteoporosis Awareness and Prevention Month, Pet Month, Photography Month, Physical Fitness and Sports Month, Prom Graduation Safety Month, Read to Your Baby Bump Month, Recommitment Month, Salad Month, Salsa Month, SAN Architect Month, Sight Saving Month, Strawberry Month, Stroke Awareness Month, Teen Self-Esteem Month, Toxic Encephalopathy and Chemical Injury Awareness Month, Vinegar Month, Necrotizing Fasciitis Awareness Month, Older Americans Month, Posture Month, React Month, Small Business Month. I like that. Spiritual Literacy Month, Steel Mark Month, Strikeout Strokes Month, and Syringomyelia Awareness Month.
That's a great way to end.
Crazy, all that stuff. All in the month of May. So many things that we're celebrating here in the month of May. And of course, May is big for our family as well. We got May 20th is our daughter Harley's birthday. It's my sister's
Kim's
birthday. And my parents' anniversary.
That's right.
So, by the way, I always like to point out that May 20th is my parents' anniversary and my sister's birthday. They did not coincide. My mom didn't give birth while they were getting married.
I thought you were going to say, what a gift. What a nice anniversary gift for your mom. Some labor pains. See, you at least respected. This is the argument I would make, that you're the favorite child.
Yep.
I respected the fact that you didn't want to be in complete agony on your anniversary.
Right.
That, like, dinner and a movie is more along the pace of what you were looking to do that day.
I didn't want to steal the thunder of your day the way
Right.
she
The attention.
did, the way she wants.
Always trying to get attention. No.
Yep. No. And you notice, so they had my parents had their first child, and they were like, wow, that went so good. We should have more. And then they stopped after the second. So
geez.
Probably kind of went, oh, didn't know it could turn out like that. So
that's funny.
So
I'm surprised the phone isn't ringing right now.
So she did that, and then she went on vacation with my dad and broke his back. So I hope she's proud of herself. So.
Right.
Anyway, all right. We'll take a break. When we come back, we got Frank with sports, and then speaking of sports, we're going to look into this thing at the Cubs game last night and see how everybody's doing. And
I mean, if you read the story, like I thought, okay, it's probably some Michigan jumping. It isn't.
Did you watch the video?
I didn't. Did you see it?
I haven't yet. It just says,
I'm afraid.
It says,
warning, you may. Yeah.
It says graphic fall. And I'm like,
yeah.
And then also when we come back, we will, it says here, this is what moms want for Mother's Day. So we'll find out if this is true. This is really true.
Do you want me to tell you?
No.
Jewelry.
Why did you ask?
What you asked.
No, I didn't. I said this is what we're going to talk about.
Wait, is this the teaser thing that I'm supposed to be conscious of?
I was going to bring up a thing, and you can tell us if that's true or not. It's like a show we do. It's a little story and things. Jeez. Stick around, everybody, for what I don't
know.
We're giving it all away. Spoilers everywhere.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Till to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Till team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
This Saturday is Steve's Specialized Services Big Open House. Bad Boy Mowers. In stock, mowers, bandits, discounts up to $1,000 off on select models. This Saturday, 8 till noon, discounts, door prizes, In-stock parts, 10% off. 1506 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer is the place to be. Steve's Specialized Services is the place to be this Saturday, and all through the week, you can sign up for a chance to win a Bad Boy handheld blower or trimmer. The drawing will be held at noon Saturday at Steve's Specialized Services. It's the big open house this Saturday. Steve's Specialized Services, 8 to noon.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru? We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
Testing.
We are live from Chick-fil-A.
This is Grant.
And this is Laura.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that sweet bun.
And that chicken fillet was perfectly crispy and soft at the same time.
And that Smokehouse Barbecue sauce, it's a lot of fun. And the brown sugar bacon definitely had a little bit more pizzazz. Also, the Mac, one of the all-time greats. Man, I'm getting hungry.
Order the Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich and a Coca-Cola on the Chick-fil-A app for a limited time. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
This is The Q, 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on The Q.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
The Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Office has contacted the state police at the Lafayette Post to do an investigation after a prisoner was found unresponsive in their cell last Friday, and the jail personnel requested emergency services and began medical aid on the person, who was transported to a Lafayette area hospital for further treatment, but they passed away on Monday. The official report stated it was believed that no foul play had taken place. However, the exact cause of death and the name of the individual will be released by the Tippecanoe County coroner. The initial report also did not state if the person deceased was male or female. A Rensselaer woman, 54-year-old Tanya Ritchie, faces 5 charges after her arrest on April 24th. According to a probable cause affidavit, city police were contacted about a male who had overdosed in an apartment complex on the city's Far East Side. When they arrived, Ritchie reportedly stated she was the tenant of the apartment, and police applied for and received a search warrant. The affidavit stated heroin, suspected methamphetamine, 5 hypodermic needles, and paraphernalia were found at the location. In the court hearing, which was held on Tuesday, Tanya Ritchie was charged with possession of a controlled substance, meth, maintaining a common nuisance, possession of a syringe, and obstruction of justice. The affidavit went on to say that during the incident, there were children in the area of the complex, as the apartment is about 300 feet away from the middle school. The town of Goodland is continuing to work on required documents about the town's future that state and federal agencies like to see in place before considering any community for grant funding. Council President Jim Butler.
We've had some committee meetings and decided what Goodland should look like over the next maybe even 50 years. In that process now, we will meet with the engineering firm we've hired to complete that comprehensive plan, put it officially in the kind of language that the state likes to see. We're also doing a park plan. If we can bring it all to fruition, it's going to make some nice facilities for the people of Goodland and the surrounding area to come and visit us.
Last weekend, the Indiana State Police at Lowell conducted a late shift traffic blitz. Public Information Officer at the Post, Sergeant Glenn Fifield, said another blitz will be in Northwest Indiana as well. And while he wouldn't reveal exactly where it will take place, he has information on last weekend's blitz and what you might see Saturday night.
They stopped almost 100 cars, 53 tickets, and 40-some warnings. There were some very high speeds that were clocked. These blitzes are something that we're doing on a routine basis. In fact, we will be doing another blitz So you may see increased police presence. There's a very good chance you'll be seeing Indiana State Police helicopter up here.
If the Lake County Aviation Division takes part, there could be 2 helicopters in the sky, again sometime on Saturday. And the Food Finders Mobile Pantry will be visiting Otterman today. The food distribution will take place at the United Methodist Church at 405 East Oxford Street at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Please do not arrive prior to 10:30 Eastern. This will be a drive-through event. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Are you facing a difficult family law decision involving a dissolution or a post-dissolution matter? Hi, this is Ned Tonner. Family law can be extremely challenging. For over 25 years, I've helped clients navigate through life's difficult times. We meet, identify issues, take action steps, and discuss and set up a plan. Call me today to discuss your case.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
71-year-old Bonnie Walker of Rensselaer passed away on April 23rd. A celebration of life service for Bonnie Walker will be held today from 5 until 7 p.m. at Faith Pentecostal Church, Rensselaer. Memorials may be made to the Lewy Body Dementia Association online at lbda.org. Stanky Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 62-year-old Jackie Davis of Wheatfield passed away on April 27th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon today at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Jackie Davis will be held at Boersma Funeral Home at noon today. Pastor Tim Hester officiating. Interment will take place at the Cemetery of the Resurrection. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 84-year-old Sylvia Tilly Edwards of Rensselaer passed away on April 16th. Graveside services for Tilly Edwards will be held on Saturday, May 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 52-year-old Owen Naniga of Wheatfield passed away on April 29th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon on Saturday, May 3rd at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Owen Naniga will be held at Boersma Funeral Home at noon on Saturday, with family and friends officiating. Interment will take place at Holland Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 73-year-old Marlene Jane McDaniel Strasburger of Earl Park passed away on April 27th. Visitation for Marlene Jane Strasburger will be held on Wednesday, May 7th at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Earl Park from 10 a.m. Eastern Time until the hour of funeral mass at noon, with Father Sean Aaron officiating. Interment will be at St. John the Baptist Catholic Cemetery. Memorials may be made to St. Patrick's Life Teen or the Benton County Catholic School Educational Trust. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Memories and condolences may be left at kellerfh.com. 66-year-old Danny Lynn Heminger of Pulaski passed away on April 26th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. The family of Danny Lee Heminger will host a celebration of life at a later date. In lieu of flowers, the family asks that a tree be planted in his memory. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, mainly before 5 p.m. Breezy with a high near 71. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m., then a slight chance of showers between 10 and 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 69. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 45. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Welcome into Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Recapping yesterday's local high school softball, Kankakee Valley winners at home 19-6 over Hobart. Both Catalina Veach and Kylie Page, each with home runs, both drove in 3. Daniel Gidley had 4 RBIs. Her lone hit a double, 3 hits, and 2 RBIs for Patience Cole. On the road, North Newnan prevails 14-0 past North Judson. Sydney Rainford pitched 5 innings of no-hit ball, 14 strikeouts, 1 walk. June Busboom had 3 RBIs, which included a home run. Addison Culbriff and Ryland Clems, each 2 hits and an RBI. Benton Central loses at Twin Lakes 12-7 the final. Area high school baseball from yesterday, Benton Central takes a 7-1 defeat at home to West Lafayette. Today's slate of area high school baseball has Rensselaer Central on the road against Maryville. North Newnan hosts West Central. South Newnan treks over to Benton Central. Tri-County travels to North White. Locally on the high school softball scene for today, Rensselaer Central welcomes in South Newnan at the Remington Community Park. Tri-County's at home with West Central. North White on the road gathers with Frontier. It's Benton Central matching up at home against Lafayette Central Catholic. Major League Baseball, White Sox yielding a 3 spot to the Milwaukee Brewers in the 8th, resulting in a 6-4 win last night at Wright Field. All 3 runs charged to lefty Cam Boozer out of the pen, including a 2-run bases loaded double off the bat of Jake Bowers. White Sox look to avoid a 3-game sweep of the Brewers as both teams play the finale of 3 this afternoon. Cubs unable to protect a 1-run lead in the 7th in Pittsburgh as the Pirates take the middle game of 3 last night by a 4-3 final. Cubs did produce a 3 spot to take a 1-run lead in the 5th. However, in the home half of the 7th, the Pirates went up as Andrew McCutcheon delivered the go-ahead hit, a 2-run double off southpaw Caleb Thielbar in relief. It's the rubber matchup later on today at 11:35 a.m. Central. First pitch, Cubs and Pirates. Lastly, this Touhyville Media Sports Programming reminder today on 97.7 The Q. Weather permitting, it's high school softball as Rensselaer Central hosts South Newnan in the Bombers senior night game. First pitch tentatively 4:30 p.m. Central with pregame about 15 minutes prior to first pitch. Once again, it's high school softball, weather permitting. Rensselaer Central hosting South Newnan on 97.7 The Q. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on bone-in New York strip, porterhouse, or T-bone steak. All on sale this week at Strachan Van Til. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on bone-in New York strip, porterhouse, or T-bone steak. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strachan Van Til and Touhyville.
Why'd I go to the doctor? My heart would race just taking my son to practice. It didn't feel right. So I got checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
DQ presents How to Hit Summer's Sweet Spot. The new DQ Summer Blizzard Treat menu is here. And as the official treat of MLB, we're swinging big with our fan favorite S'mores Blizzard Treat. Plus, new mixing bowl mashup with brownie batter and chocolate chip cookie dough. And even more in our stacked summer lineup. Hurry in today because nothing says summer like baseball and our new Summer Blizzard Treat menu. Right now at DQ. Happy tastes good. Participation may vary. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Congratulations to Julie in Wheatfield. She knew that bone-in New York strip porterhouse or T-bone steak is on sale this week for just $8.99 a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Stragaman-Till. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. Check out their online shopping at StragamanTill.com. It'll save you time and money. You get the in-store sale prices, set it up for pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Stragaman-Till, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StragamanTill.com. All right, your second chance to get registered is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price and the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Stragaman-Till and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner on Friday. Good luck.
This just into the newsroom. Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, has a new telephone number. It's 219-204-2140. That's 219-204-2140. New telephone number, still your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs. That new phone number once again for Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer, 219-204-2140.
Turn your passion into a healthcare profession. Enroll in the accelerated pre-nursing program at St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. In just 9.5 weeks, this comprehensive course offers specialized certificates in clinical medical assistant, phlebotomy technician, EKG technician, and basic life support. With hands-on instruction, you'll gain the knowledge and experience needed to turn your nursing dreams into a reality. Classes start May 26th, and tuition assistance is available. Apply at St. Joseph's College today at stjo.edu.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
What month is it?
Wait, what month is it?
What month is it?
It's May.
What day is it?
May 1st.
This is May Day.
May Day.
May Day.
We had a terrible experience.
Well, that was last month. This is this month.
It's better times, huh?
Well, it can't get any worse.
Think positive, think positive.
I can do that.
All right.
Let's get this show on the road.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Portions of our streaming video brought to us by our friends over at the Kosanovich Unfleet McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving seeing Steve and Cheryl on the video. It's a lot of fun, and we like it. Like that song?
Oh, it's fabulous.
I do what I can. All right. We are streaming on YouTube. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, we'd appreciate it. And you click on the little bell, you get notified every time we go live or drop a video or whatever we do, like the kids say. Drop it while it's hot. I think something. I don't know. Also on Facebook, you can see us on the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville Facebook pages. And like the video while you're watching. Share it on your page. And for goodness sakes, head over to McDonald's. Enjoy some good stuff on the McDonald's app today. How about sausage McMuffin? Maybe you want to wait till tomorrow for Fry. Yay. Mm-hmm. The
lots of fries.
Official,
the officially, yeah,
the official
winner chicken dinner.
Touhyville favorite menu item. Yes. Also, want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services at both the Fozzie Senior Center and the Rensselaer Senior Center. They're doing things today for National Day of Prayer. The National Day of Prayer at the Fozzie Senior Center today. Everyone welcome. Morning prayer observance. They've got piano music from 7:30 to 8:15. The program begins at 8:30. They'll have breakfast served as well. Multiple pastors speaking. So if you want to head over there, that'll be going on here soon this morning. All right. Let's see what we got going on here in the world. So I mentioned before our break the thing at the Cubs game. I'm surprised that that Frank didn't mention it. He did mention that the Cubs lost, but I do not have an update on how this.
He's in critical condition.
This person
right
is, yeah. I mean, but nothing since last night. So at the Cubs game last night in Pittsburgh, a fan jumped up to cheer or something. It's so far away you can't really tell.
It's supposedly, he was cheering,
and fell over the rail 20 feet down onto the field. Obviously, play stopped. Paramedics rushed out there. A lot of the players were seen on the field praying. They did resume the game, though. It says a man is in the hospital after falling 20 feet from the stands onto the warning track at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. The Pirates have not identified the man or given any details of his injuries. Play was suspended in the bottom of the seventh inning between the Pirates and the Cubs after the man fell off out of the stands. Video posted on social media showed the fan sitting in the front row of an upper deck. After he topples over the railing onto the field, players and coaches from both teams immediately called for the game to stop. Medical staff ran out. It's one of those things that you fear whenever you're around those things, that anything can happen. You worry about tripping down the stairs, anything, the Pirates issued a statement, said tonight during the seventh inning of the game at PNC Park, an adult male fell from the right field bleachers onto the field of play. Pittsburgh EMS, as well as the Pirates and Cubs athletic training teams and other PNC Park personnel reacted, responded immediately, and administered care. He was transported to Allegheny General Hospital. No further information is available at this time. So, obviously, prayers with this man. He was in critical condition. As you mentioned, after falling 20 feet onto the field. So he received treatment from emergency services and at the hospital. So that's all they have so far. So just, I don't know, just be careful. It's just.
Well, I always think those kind of things whenever, because I'm afraid of heights. Like, it's not my favorite thing. And I always think when there's guardrails or there's holes in the guardrail kind of thing, or it's low. I'm not a fan of balconies at my hotels.
Yeah.
Going out on the balcony and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I always think, okay, don't lean too hard, because if the thing gives, you're going head first, over the whatever it is.
Yeesh. Prayers with that man and his family. Okay. So we're what? Just under or just over a week away from Mother's Day. Okay. And if you don't have a gift yet for mom, it's okay, because we have the story here that tells us exactly what mom wants for Mother's Day. Okay.
Phew.
And apparently not all moms are like Cheryl, because this says, for the love of God, mom just wants a nap.
No,
leave her
we
alone for a
don't.
little bit.
I mean, yes, we do.
Right.
But, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but I'm sure when you were younger, you would have loved just, could I just have 10 minutes? Like,
I literally thought that I would never go pee-pee by myself again with the
Yep.
door closed.
Mm-hmm.
It would be just like clockwork.
Yep.
Like, mom's on the potty. Could you just give me a minute?
No.
No.
Mom.
My kids
Mama,
used to stand
Mom.
with their hands on my knees. Like, let's have a chat. Do you mind? Do you mind?
Now is the
Mommy's
time I
doing her
need to
thing.
talk.
Like, I don't want to talk right now.
Right? Every year, moms are asked what they want for Mother's Day, and there's always hinting at the same stuff: a nap, a day off of everything that they do for the family, and of course, handmade gifts and cards.
Which I bet you is why, like, brunches, lunches, dinners are all the rage. Like, do not make me cook.
Oh, of course. That's a given. Yeah. In a new survey, 94% of moms say they would like to have more sleep. Half of the moms said that's a nap with no one needing you. Not like a sort of kind of nap. It's the ultimate luxury. The next best luxury being eating a meal while it's hot, not making any decisions, and a solo bathroom break.
I told you. Yeah.
And here, I will tell you, whoever wrote this article is a young person that's never understood motherhood yet, because they put a solo bathroom break and they put in parentheses 3 question marks as if they don't understand what that is. Yeah. You have not been around anybody long
you have
enough
not
then.
around. Yeah.
You're
I mean,
young.
past the age where you can put them in a carrier when you go to the bathroom. And even then, you're not leaving the carrier outside of a bathroom door, and you're not getting, you know what I mean? Like, you're you're going with the door open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's funny. Mel says the same thing I was going to say, that that also happened once we got Ace. She says, I have the same thing with my dogs waiting by the door. Yes.
Wait, I'm not doing anything secretive. I promise I'll be out in a minute.
Ace chases me to the bathroom as if he's going to miss something.
Right.
Like,
and then you're always, the funny part is like, do you want to come in? Do you want to stay out? Like, decide.
he gets to the doorway where I can't close the door. Like, it's either, if I close the door, it's on him. Like, he gets in the doorway and just stops. And I'm like, I'm coming here because I have a purpose.
Yeah.
Do I take you outside and stop you as you're about to lift your leg and go, wait a minute. Yeah. No, I don't do that to you. Don't do that to me, dog. 60% of moms say they'd happily trade gifts for the chance to nap. Almost 2/3 of moms haven't had a nap in the last month. A quarter of them can't remember the last time they had a nap. Of course, gifts are thoughtful as well. Flowers and dinner are appreciated. Bonus, family time is special. Nothing shows your appreciation for what moms do more than doing it yourself, so they can put their feet up. So very nice. Yes.
Well,
and
just because naps are not cumulative. It's like one of those things like, I didn't have a good night's sleep, so I'm going to make it up. It doesn't work like that. So even if I had naps, because I remember like trying to nap with the kids and stuff, it doesn't help the next day. It's a reset. It's not something that's like, oh, good, you should be good because you had a nap.
No, but it gives you rest. It gives you
Sunday.
some rest. Yeah, it gives you a little rest. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, and the other thing with the food, not eating somebody else's leftover mac and cheese that was cold.
Oh yeah.
Well, or like a scoop here, a scoop there, like sitting down,
eating what you actually ordered.
Forget that. That still doesn't happen.
An 18-wheeler hauling millions of dimes, like money, dimes, overturned on the highway in Texas yesterday, scattering dimes everywhere. Here's a witness talking about what happened.
First time we've ever seen that happen.
Oh, really? Is it the first time you've ever seen that happen?
I don't think a lot of people have seen a truck full of dimes
flip over.
roll over. That is like the first time I ever
Right.
saw
All
it
that's missing is
happen.
this, like the curl, like I was, and the sucker.
I couldn't even believe it. Also, are there any old NFL coaches that want to date?
First time we've ever seen that happen.
I just saw a truck flipped over. That's a lot of dimes. That many dimes is, well, that's my.
All right, he's my favorite. That's a lot of dimes right there. That's what you got right there. A lot of dimes.
Okay, so here's my thing. What happens? Are you supposed to give them back? Let's say you're the car behind the truck, the Brinks truck.
Uh-huh.
First, I check on the driver. Are you all right? Yeah. Could you help me? No, I got some dimes. I'll be back in 20. I got some money to pick up. No, I'm kidding.
Officials had to collect them with their bare hands, vacuums, and rakes, trying to get them all cleaned up. I'm sure they shut down the road. Yeah. That's crazy.
Mind-boggling.
I almost came out here with like a bucket so I could fill it up with some dimes.
Can we find anybody not annoying? Here. This is Cheryl Touhy reporting live from the scene. Oh my gosh. Like, I've never seen anything. I've never seen it rain dimes. Hallelujah. I don't know. Okay. Step aside.
Hallelujah.
Okay. Can you step aside? Okay, and what do you have to say? I know you're Jennifer's friend. Okay, what do you have to say? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I left my bucket at home.
Oh my gosh.
Like, when I attend concerts, it's the one I pee in, so it'd be a little gross, but still.
Absolutely crazy. Crazy.
Could you imagine the reporter? This would be me as the reporter. Right. Just send me somebody normal, please. Someone who doesn't speak like, oh my God.
This is why I'm never going to make anchor. This is why.
Right.
Oh, all right.
It's Ron Burgundy here.
Right.
Anybody, somebody.
Yep. All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, it is Throwback Thursday. So I've got a radio story, and the list of nominees for the Radio Hall of Fame have come out today too. So we kind of
Radio Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the National Radio Hall of Fame. So I want to mention a couple of those. So
okay.
We'll be
Do
back
we know
in
them?
A little bit. A couple of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Stick around.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, mainly before 5 p.m. Breezy with a high near 71. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m., then a slight chance of showers between 10 and 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 69. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 45. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Ready to build your future? At St. Joseph's in Rensselaer, you won't just learn carpentry, you'll do it. Our building and trades program puts you on site with hands-on construction of a house, from foundation to roofing. Gain the skills that make a difference with small class sizes and flexible schedules. Your path to a career in building and trades starts now. Don't wait. Enroll today at stjo.edu.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
There's exciting news for farmers in the Ileana area. Peterson Ag Service is thrilled to be your local Ag Leader dealer, bringing you the latest in precision farming technology. Ag Leader offers a full farm solution from cab to cab, season to season, bringing productivity to every corner of your operation. Sink it, steer it, plant it, apply it, harvest it, manage it. There's only one way to do it all. Ag Leader. Let Peterson Ag Service show you how. Call us today, 765-314-3276 to learn more.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Moms mean so much to us for so many reasons.
She makes the best grilled cheeses that I ever had. Watching some shows with her. That she takes me to the park. I make cake with her. She gives me a good night kiss. When she spends time with me.
Show your mom the love she deserves through the perfect gifts and forever flowers from another season in DeMott. She'll love you for it. Guaranteed.
To all our moms out there, thank you for all you do, day in and day out. Happy Mother's Day from all of us at another season.
Another season, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Like them on Facebook, follow on Instagram.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Who's ready for a show up?
Wait, what day is today?
Today is Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday's bad for me.
Thursday's perfect.
I don't know if you've worked with one of these. We call it a microphone.
Just let me know when I'm on, all right?
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm something of a famous radio personality.
That sounds like a very familiar voice.
Are we ready?
It's time for a great day. Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thank you for being a part of the show with us, hanging out, having fun, chit-chatting with us on video. We like that as well. We like you guys commenting. And also, by the way, when you guys comment on the video, we see it. And we try to get to all of them. But then also, it helps it go to the top of other people's feeds because it says, oh, people are liking this. People are into it. So it helps when you comment, when you like stuff, when you share it. We appreciate it. Christine says, good morning. Hope your day is as fun as you are. That's very sweet, Christine.
Oh.
Very nice. And Melissa says, good morning. Actually, she just says morning, so I don't know if it's good. She just said morning. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. What the hee-haw. Morning.
Oh, I love her. What the hee-haw.
Portion of the show is running brought to us by Cripsey Head Start for children ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties. Visit KIRPC.net or KIRPC Head Start on Facebook. Also want to mention our friends over at the Good Table in Kentland. Head over to the Good Table for all kinds of good eats. How about steaks and chops, a delicious ribeye, New York strip, different entrees like chicken stir fry, vegetable stir fry, all kinds of great stuff. From lunch to dinner to appetizers, just a little snack, and they have pizza to boot and daily specials. It's the Good Table in
Pizza
Kentland.
with a boot? What?
No, pizza to boot. Like, that's another one like of those phrases from long ago. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I caught myself yesterday. I said, now we're cooking with gas. And I went, oh.
Did you?
I did it just in my head. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Our poll question today asking, do you usually trust what you read online? 92% say no. 8% say yes. Susie says yes, but I'm particular with which sources I use. That makes sense. Yeah. So, all right. So, Radio Hall of Fame announced their nominees today. Voting begins May 27th. Okay. So, and I'm not sure how the voting goes. I think you can vote online, but it goes from May 27th through June 16th. So, nearly 1,000 industry members will receive confidential ballots administered by Votum.
Yeah, who gets to choose who votes?
Must be members of the Radio Hall of Fame, I would imagine. I don't know.
Interesting.
So it says here voting to determine 6 out of the 8 inductees goes from the 27th to the 16th of June. 1,000 industry members, so I don't know, members of radio industry, will receive confidential ballots administered by Votum.com. The 6 nominees receiving the most votes will be inducted this year into the Hall of Fame class, with 2 additional honorees selected directly by the nominating committee. So there you go. So a lot of different folks going in there, but 2 from the Chicago area. At least being nominated. I think Larry Lujek's already in.
Oh, he's already in.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm trying to think who I would.
Well, I mean, because probably a lot of the big ones that you would know are probably already in, I'm thinking.
Okay. All right. So they don't wait like Mongo, Steve McMichael, they or a lot of these guys that get in after they're dead, unfortunately.
Right. He didn't. I mean,
he
did
didn't.
Before.
Right. But I'm
Ron
saying,
Santo
so
did,
that's
I think,
not the way this goes then?
It might with some, but I mean, in this case, we've got Bob Surratt, who's actually still on the air. Bob Stroud, who's more of like a classic rock disc jockey, and one of my faves when I was coming up, Kevin Matthews.
Oh yeah,
is nominated. So it doesn't mean they're going in yet. The voting will start taking place May 27th. So it's not the first time that
do you need a certain amount of votes, or you like?
It's just the top 6 vote getters. They said.
Got it.
So, so for my Throwback Thursday today, I was gonna talk about. I said yesterday I'm gonna do an Andy story because of the Naked Man song, but I'm gonna save Andy for next week because of the Radio Hall of Fame thing. I started my career interning for John Records Landecker. He went into the Hall of Fame during COVID, so he didn't get a ceremony. He accepted his award at home on Zoom. Zoom was real big. The cool thing was I ended up watching it. Like I sat at home after doing the show here and watched it. So I thought I'd share a little bit about what that was like when I started in radio. So I went to school, and then your next thing was to get an internship. You get school credit for that. So I went in to interview at WJMK, which was the oldie station in Chicago.
Okay.
They had 2 openings. One was with Dick Biondi at night, which I thought was really cool.
Whoa.
And the other was in the morning show with John Landecker.
Whoa.
I was never really a disc jockey, never had any desire to be a disc jockey. So the morning show was more like, okay, this might be my chance to shine and be funny. And so, and I said, I'd really like to be an intern on the morning show. And the woman interviewing me, she goes, okay, that means you have to be here at 4:00 in the morning though. Like, wanted me to know, like, this is what you're signing up for. And I said, yep, no problem. And so I used to get there.
Well, you were young.
Yeah.
We didn't think like that. We talk about it all the time. At what point did the light switch off where you can't? We're lucky to make it to the news, let alone 3 a.m. eating pizza bagels.
Right, but now we're doing it again. I mean, I used to have to be here at 4. I mean, we're getting up at 4. Yeah. So, so I started working there. They had like an assistant producer who did a lot of the board and the things like that, and they ran the commercials things, and John Landecker would play the music and stuff like that, but he would handle like the commercials, and he was kind of like the technical producer. And then there was another guy who was the executive producer named Rick Kempfer, who was Steve Dahl and Gary Meyer's producer back in their heyday, and went through a lot of stuff. boy, does he have stories. So, yeah. But he's the one who taught me how to form a show. Like, get your stories ready, do this, all the stuff that you and I do in the morning, we used to do, but with like 4 newspapers and getting them to 3 newspapers, Tribune, USA Today, and Sun Times. And, putting the stories together and finding the stories. Internet didn't exist then.
Right.
Or at least not where everybody had it. Maybe it was invented. But so 2 weeks in to my internship, the assistant guy gets fired. Now, there's multiple interns from my school working at the same radio station. All of them come to me. Like, there's like 5 of them besides me. Come to me and go, did you hear? So-and-so got fired yesterday. They're going to offer you the job. 2 weeks in, everybody's boosting my ego that I'm going to, because I knew what I was doing technically and stuff. So then I start to like get all like revved up and like, is this possible? Like, is this how my career's going to go? No. Rick had a guy who he had worked with, who used to work with Jonathan Brandmeier as the technical guy who really knew his stuff, zips and zaps and things that, and brought him in. And I'm so glad he did, because I learned a lot from him too. A guy named Vince Argento.
Well, we go through this with with our daughter now. Where are you ready? It sounds neato baquito, like she, and she's being very careful with her career path.
Yeah.
And how much she learns. And what I love about that is that she, excuse me, sorry.
No, you're all right.
Little tickle. She always says, I don't want to go in there and then have people relying on me and me not knowing how to handle a situation. I don't mind handling the ones that, like, a refrigerator breaks. Who do we call? Or you know what I mean? But she's like, it does take preparedness, and you have to remain calm and remain leadership oriented.
Sure.
And there are people counting on you.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's funny just to listen to her because of all that she's going through. And I remember thinking of that. So we're very similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
no, you're
side
right.
note, but I would have been like, okay, so now they hire me. Guess what? I could be fired in a week if I can't figure
if I don't
out
know the stuff.
Like,
and that was I was not ready, even though in my head I'm like, well, I know I'm gonna take out the kid. I know stuff. Yeah. So no, I was not ready by any means. So, but as an intern, I always wanted to be a comedian. I always wanted to be the guy on the air.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I was learning all that stuff, and I didn't realize I was learning so much. There was another guy that interned with me in school, and he was a little bit older than me, but he was probably in his late 20s, but he looked like he was 70. He had gray hair and a beard and everything, but he was like a music savant. Ask him, hey, what was the number 1 song in May in 1976? Oh, that was.
I love people who have brains like that.
So he was on the air all the time.
Yeah.
Because they would do, his last name was Winters. It was like Stump the Winter or something like that. They would play, Stump the Intern. I think they but he was, and he knew all this stuff. He was always on the air. So I was like, I remember, I luckily, WGN came in and did like a TV, like in the morning thing. And like Landecker did the show in his bathrobe and stuff, being funny. And, and so I wore my John Records Landecker t-shirt that day. It's the only way I got on TV. They're going into break and he goes, look, this is our intern, Steve. He was smart enough to wear his John Records Landecker t-shirt that so that's how I got on television.
Now,
that
did your parents see it?
Oh yeah.
Did they tape it? Because back then we would like, hurry up.
I think I actually in my office have a still picture of the video of me on WGN.
Wow.
I think if I find it, I'll post it. So anyway, but my parents used to listen to John Landecker all the time. That's how I knew him. They listened to him. So
everybody listened to him.
Yeah, this was after he was at WLS, because Christine said, I loved all those DJs you're talking about on WLS. I have Fred Winston's chili recipe he sent me 50 years ago. So Fred Winston did middays after Landecker. So I talked with him every day because I was cleaning out the studio of all Landecker's stuff. Like, we clean up in here. Imagine we're trying to clean up and someone else is coming in to DJ, because Kara's in a different place doing her stuff, so she's not in here with us.
Right.
So I had to get all his stuff out so he could get in and get set up.
Now, how
during
long did you have to do that?
During a song. Oh, how long was I intern?
No.
Oh,
how
to clean
long
up?
did you have to clean up?
A song, because he starts a song and then he's got to get in.
Because we sit here and we decompress. Almost.
No, you go to your office and do that. Yeah, you just got to get everything out.
Wow.
And yeah. So anyway, long story longer, I was trying so hard to get on the air and wanted to be the funny guy, and I was trying to impress him, and so I
Which
did
is
so
hard when you're
right,
trying, because then everything that would normally be funny when you're not making an effort is not so funny because you're making an effort.
Right,
Like we talked about that.
Yeah. So, but here's what I didn't realize. I learned all that technical stuff. While I was learning all that, the other intern, I think his name was Jonathan, I don't know. He was on the air all the time, so he didn't learn a lot of stuff. So our internship lasted 3 months. When the internship was over, that was it. They were done with him. They weren't going to hire him to do something intern,
So he had fun because it was more of a fixed little thing.
Right. But when my internship was over, he hired me, and morning shows like that, they get a certain amount of money given to the host. And they can either keep it or they can hire on more people. They'll tell you, your show, this is what we're willing to pay for it, and you can have as many staff members as you want.
Or you can do it yourself.
Right. So he paid me. I would come in. Then I went to once a week, and I did technical stuff behind the scenes. I always say my work is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because I put together his tape that was sent off to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. So I'm not on it, but I edited it and put it together. So then I also became his man on the street. So if anything crazy was going on, thankfully I had my own phone line at this time. I was still living with my parents. I'd get a phone call at 4:00 in the morning. Hey, John wants you to go here and here and here this morning and do this, and I'd be on the air. Yeah. So I'd hop in the car and go.
Okay.
And one of my favorites as a kid. Now again, I was trying so hard to get noticed. I did exit polls. So I went to a polling place at a school, and with a clipboard, and just asked, "Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for? Who did you vote for?"
You were allowed to do that?
Sure, they'd call it exit polls. As you're walking out, do you mind? We wouldn't ask their name or anything, just check marks, So do you mind telling us who you voted for? And so
I didn't know that was even legal.
Yeah. So it was like mayor, city council, things like that. And then one was water reclamation commissioner. And so I'm going through the list, and I said, this one, this. I said, and the winner for water reclamation commissioner was no idea who that is. And that made the promo. They put that in the promo that day, and I was like, I did it. I made it.
Yeah.
I was on the promo.
I thought you were going to do something like Dookie,
Yeah, no.
Do,
no,
what I mean?
I just played it all serious all the way through, and then and nailed them at the aim. I said, and for water reclamation commissioner, the top winner was no idea who that is or what they do or something like that. And the whole studio fell out, and I was like, and then when I got back to the station that day, they said, by the way, that's what they put in for the promo today. So
did you ever, when you were interning or even younger, say something that you thought was funny that you got your butt handed to you on a platter for? Like no.
I didn't as an intern. I was really pretty
careful.
Yeah, and I knew I was on an oldie station. I mean, I'm not patting myself on the back, but I've always been funny, like and known where funny is, like
thing. Yeah.
So I sometimes when I was doing the rock station, when I was trying to be edgy, there was some things where you were just like, it was like, hey, that was a bit much, So yes, I'm sure there was, but not as an intern. I was really pretty careful at that stage in my career, and thought, okay, I'm gonna try to do well here, and I did. I ended up with a decent technical name in Chicago. That Rick had actually put me in for some producer jobs. Again, I just wasn't ready for I'll tell those stories later. But I interviewed with Roy Leonard in Chicago on WGN.
Now he's in the
Interviewed-
Hall of Fame, right? Like,
I'm sure,
I'm okay,
I'm sure,
yeah.
Interviewed with Mancow, to be his producer. I just wasn't ready. I wasn't there yet. So I don't think I would have fit that
Would
show
you have-
either. But
yeah,
I was a
it's
kid.
obnoxious.
I was a kid, and I was more of a shock jockey kind of
Yeah.
guy then. So yeah. But anyway, so that was a fun little Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't always get as in depth with that, but I'd like to. I want to start doing more of those
Mm-hmm.
stories for the other podcast, the stories from the stage and the studio. So, but
here's your. I know you're about to go to pizza quiz, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm feeling you.
Uh-huh.
I'm feeling you.
Uh-huh.
But before you do that, I'd like to supply you with said question. Or ready?
Okay. Well, wait. I'm going to do it. I'm going to let you do the question. It's all you.
Okay.
Are you prepared
All
for
right,
that?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Cheryl's question on the pizza quiz today.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. You're caller number 7. Who's this?
Harrison.
Harrison, how are you this morning?
Good, thanks.
Good. Glad to hear it. All right, so Cheryl's got the question for you today. So take it away.
All right. So Harrison, are you a Cubs fan?
Yes.
Oh, good. All right. So I just saw this come up on my feed and I went, what? How did I miss this? Was the first Cubs game April 29th, 1870, April 29th, 1900, or April 29th, 1850? So was it April 29th, 1870, April 29th, 1900, or April 29th, 1850?
What do you think?
I'm going 1900.
Do you want to guess again? Because I only have winners on my. No, it was actually April 29th, 1870. They just turned 147 years old.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Harrison, but maybe next time, bud. Thank you so much for trying.
Okay, when I do
bummerooski.
this, because now I feel really bad about Harrison. I do. I feel sick.
Don't feel
I should
bad.
have helped him.
It's a contest. It's not a. We don't always have a winner.
Okay, so here's the thing. If I do them, people need to know, like that 2 lies and a truth thing. I always have to tell the truth first.
No,
and then get my story straight
you
later.
can't do the question. No.
So then just go with A.
No.
Because I was like, all right, now what do I do? Like,
no.
Yeah.
That was it. That was Cheryl's one time. She got the chance the one time.
Oh.
Winners and families of winners on the Pizza Quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The Pizza Quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Save big on your next project right now at Menards. From mold and mildew stains and hard-to-stick surfaces, preparing your paint project has never been easier than with Bullseye 123. Zinsser Bullseye 123 Primer is an all-purpose, high-performance, water-based primer for interior and exterior residential, commercial, and industrial applications. Save big on Bullseye 123 Primer. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple. Food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Well, what do we have here? One of those bikes. A carbon copy of the true original, trying hard to look, sound, and feel like a Harley. Well, it's not a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and it's not even close. I guess we should be flattered. Another in the long line of chrome-plated imposters. Copies, like street corner knockoffs, bad Vegas impersonators, and cover bands that have some chops, but never the soul. When you're ready to climb atop the real deal, we'll be here, because there's only one motorcycle that puts its stamp on the industry standard, Harley-Davidson. Ready to ride the original? We've got them. Come in and demo today. Visit Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free.
I went hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins.
Join the millions of people who are celebrating going hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. Footwear you just step into and they're on.
It's crazy how something as simple as a pair of shoes have made my life better.
After trying Skechers Slip-ins, I want all my shoes to have this technology. See what everybody can't stop talking about. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
This is The Q. 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long. Right here on The Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
The Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Office has contacted the state police at the Lafayette Post to do an investigation after a prisoner was found unresponsive in their cell last Friday, and the jail personnel requested emergency services and began medical aid on the person, who was transported to a Lafayette area hospital for further treatment, but they passed away on Monday. The official report stated it was believed that no foul play had taken place. However, the exact cause of death and the name of the individual will be released by the Tippecanoe County coroner. The initial report also did not state if the person deceased was male or female. A Rensselaer woman, 54-year-old Tanya Ritchie, faces 5 charges after her arrest on April 24th. According to a probable cause affidavit, city police were contacted about a male who had overdosed in an apartment complex on the city's Far East Side. When they arrived, Ritchie reportedly stated she was the tenant of the apartment, and police applied for and received a search warrant. The affidavit stated heroin, suspected methamphetamine, 5 hypodermic needles, and paraphernalia were found at the location. In the court hearing, which was held on Tuesday, Tanya Ritchie was charged with possession of a controlled substance, meth, maintaining a common nuisance, possession of a syringe, and obstruction of justice. The affidavit went on to say that during the incident, there were children in the area of the complex, as the apartment is about 300 feet away from the middle school. The town of Goodland is continuing to work on required documents about the town's future that state and federal agencies like to see in place before considering any community for grant funding. Council President Jim Butler.
We've had some committee meetings and decided what Goodland should look like over the next maybe even 50 years. In that process now, we will meet with the engineering firm we've hired to complete that comprehensive plan, put it officially in the kind of language that the state likes to see. We're also doing a park plan. If we can bring that all to fruition, it's going to make some nice facilities for the people of Goodland and the surrounding area to come and visit us.
Last weekend, the Indiana State Police at Lowell conducted a late shift traffic blitz. Public Information Officer at the Post, Sergeant Glenn Fifield, said another blitz will be in Northwest Indiana as well. And while he wouldn't reveal exactly where it will take place, he has information on last weekend's blitz and what you might see Saturday night.
They stopped almost 100 cars, 53 tickets, and 40-some warnings. There were some very high speeds that were clocked. These blitzes are something that we're doing on a routine basis. In fact, we will be doing another blitz, so you may see increased police presence. There's a very good chance you'll be seeing Indiana State Police helicopter up here.
If the Lake County Aviation Division takes part, there could be 2 helicopters in the sky, again sometime on Saturday. And the Food Finders Mobile Pantry will be visiting Otterman today. The food distribution will take place at the United Methodist Church at 405 East Oxford Street at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Please do not arrive prior to 10:30 Eastern. This will be a drive-through event. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
71-year-old Bonnie Walker of Rensselaer passed away on April 23rd. A celebration of life service for Bonnie Walker will be held today from 5 until 7 p.m. at Faith Pentecostal Church, Rensselaer. Memorials may be made to the Lewy Body Dementia Association online at lbda.org. Steinke Funeral Home has been entrusted with the cremation arrangements. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at steinkefuneralhome.com. 62-year-old Jackie Davis of Wheatfield passed away on April 27th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon today at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield. Services for Jackie Davis will be held at Boersma Funeral Home at noon today. Pastor Tim Hester officiating. Interment will take place at the Cemetery of the Resurrection. Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 84-year-old Sylvia Tilly Edwards of Rensselaer passed away on April 16th. Graveside services for Tilly Edwards will be held on Saturday, May 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. To share memories and or condolences, visit jacksonfuneral.com. 52-year-old Owen Naniga of Wheatfield passed away on April 29th. Friends may call from 10 a.m. until noon on Saturday, May 3rd at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Services for Owen Naniga will be held at Boersma Funeral Home at noon on Saturday with family and friends officiating. Interment will take place at Holland Cemetery. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the family. 73-year-old Marlene Jane McDaniel Strasburger of Earl Park passed away on April 27th. Visitation for Marlene Jane Strasburger will be held on Wednesday, May 7th at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Earl Park from 10 a.m. Eastern Time until the hour of funeral mass at noon with Father Sean Aaron officiating. Interment will be at St. John the Baptist Catholic Cemetery. Memorials may be made to St. Patrick's Life Teen or the Benton County Catholic School Educational Trust. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Memories and condolences may be left at kellerfh.com. 66-year-old Danny Lynn Heminger of Pulaski passed away on April 26th. Cremation will take place at Frayne Crematory in Winnemac. The family of Danny Lee Heminger will host a celebration of life at a later date. In lieu of flowers, the family asked that a tree be planted in his memory. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Winnemac. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, mainly before 5 p.m. Breezy with a high near 71. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m., then a slight chance of showers between 10 and 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 69. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 45. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
You ready to rock?
This is going to get loud. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Morning. Morning. It is a great morning, isn't it?
So nice to have you back.
What up, Daddy-O?
It's Thursday. A great way to start your morning.
Yeah, see, I was planning on sleeping in.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. You'll miss all the fun. Who's ready for some nonstop, totally scheduled fun?
This show is fun.
Uh-huh.
Fun? It's fun. What fun?
Okay, let's do it.
It's showtime, folks.
Yeah, it is. Stephen Cheryl, we're here doing a show on the radio. 97.7 The Q, 98.1 WIBN, 98 Gold. Also streaming on WLQI977.com, 981WIBN.com. We're streaming on video. That's why Cheryl's doing her makeup, getting herself ready for the show. 2 hours in, she's all set.
Barely.
Portion of the show is brought to us by the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com. Check out the movies they've got going on throughout the weekend. Today's Thursday. That means new movies coming out, like Thunderbolts. It's kind of a superhero movie. I think it's a Marvel movie, I believe. Also got Until Dawn, The Accountant 2, Sinners, King of Kings still there, and a Minecraft movie is at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com for their movie times. Also want to mention Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Same great folks, same great service that you're used to from Alsop Chevrolet in Kentland. Just new owner, new name, and customer satisfaction is number one. Find out all about what they have to offer at Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Visit Model1ChevroletofKentland.com. All right. Let's see what we got going here in the world. So yesterday, we mentioned earlier that we went out for a nice lunch at the Whistle Stop in Monon.
Mm-hmm.
And you decided to have a little fun online with it.
Well, we had a delicious meal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked if they had, Lynette actually asked, do you want anything for dessert? And I'm like, yeah, we should. We never do that.
Not on lunch. We don't do dessert. Yeah.
We were like in some heavy, like, getting ready for summer and then this and that, all this stuff. So I was like, yeah, let's share something. So we shared this choo-choo cake that they have.
Yeah.
Little train cake.
Yeah, just shared a little piece of chocolate cake.
Little piece of chocolate cake, which was perfect
Can't
for
go
us.
wrong. Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Uh-huh.
And it was delicioso. And I took a picture of it and I said, okay, we should say, where are we at? Because of the choo-choo train on the thing. So we had some fun with it, and we decided we would give away a 4-pack of tickets to the Chicago White Sox.
Yes.
Which is always a good time. Like they've got all sorts of new foods now too, you know, at the park. It's just always a good time.
Yes.
And I know people want to go and when it's busy and all that stuff. It's nice because it's not crazy packed like a sardine can. So
For sure.
I always enjoy, we're going on Mother's Day.
Yes, it's always a good time.
Because it's breast cancer or cancer awareness.
Breast
cancer.
No, Breast Cancer Day.
That's
is,
it.
Across all of the
across
major
all-
leagues.
Okay. Yep. So
you said you want to give away
So I wanna
a set
give
of tickets.
Yeah.
So we
randomly.
We got a 4-pack of tickets. and it's to next Friday's game. And everyone that commented, 64 different comments.
Wow.
On that.
And y'all were smart because y'all knew the right answer.
Yes, whistle stop.
No one said I was driving through Arby's.
Right, they did not say that. No.
Nope.
So we used our number generator to pick the winner, and the winner is
Piper Stower.
Congratulations, Piper Stower,
Mhm.
our big winner. So
Now I'm hoping Piper. Like I didn't grow up around here, so I don't know who's who. As soon as I saw the last name, I went, all right, Campfire Chicken.
Oh, from Stowers.
From
in,
Stowers
Wheatfield.
in Wheatfield.
Might be a relation.
Oh, if you have not had Campfire Chicken at Stowers, like they have a trillion other good things, but I'm hooked on the. I think it's Cracker Barrel.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
All
like,
right.
what?
The cheese.
And I
you mean?
tried it.
Yeah.
Like no, the meat.
Oh,
It's called
gotcha. Okay.
Campfire.
Oh.
What did I
Chicken?
say? Campfire Chicken.
All
So
right.
good. So anyway, so they
Very
get a
cool.
little plug just because of their last name.
Nice. Very cool.
But yeah, Piper, we DM'd you.
Yes.
Because we need to send you. It's all done not through tickets like
Right,
normal
email.
people that are 100 years old like me. We
It's all digital now.
It's all digital.
Yep.
So we've got your four pack of tickets.
Yep. So just message us back.
Yep. And we'll get them emailed to you.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
All
was
right.
fun.
Yeah, very cool. Good idea. So, words and phrases that are overused so much they're becoming meaningless. So yesterday we had all these phrases that we're still using over all this time. Here's ones that are just overused that they're kind of losing their luster.
Can I guess two?
Sure.
Two come to mind.
Okay.
Seriously? Because I don't think anybody gets serious. Or honestly. As if you're,
they're not on here, but I get what you're saying.
Seriously,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally is on there. Literally is on
okay.
there because
one
it's
for three.
misused more than it's used appropriately.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I literally flew in there. No, you didn't. You
Right.
didn't literally fly in there.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Unless you got wings. Maybe
Right,
I don't
right.
know. Maybe you're Superman. I don't know.
Right.
Who am I to judge? Yeah.
Okay, so sock it to me.
Yeah. Longer than usual wait times. We are experiencing longer than usual wait times.
Oh, like
you're on hold.
Oh, please. Yeah.
And here's what drives me crazy about that. Because now it's become the first thing
standard.
they have recorded on there. I called somewhere the other day and it was we are experiencing longer than usual wait times.
No, you're
If
not.
you would like
Right.
to have us call you back, press 9. And I didn't. And or hold on for the next representative. It went into you are number 1 in the queue.
Right. Meaning it's not not above.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
if 1 is longer than your usual wait times, then maybe you guys are having some troubles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I disagree with this, but it says AI and powered by AI. I think that's still fairly new. I don't know if that's overused yet. Is it?
I've never
Yeah.
even heard that.
Yeah.
But yeah, longer than wait times. I was like,
Oh.
I immediately thought for a table. Like I'm thinking,
Oh, yeah.
wait,
No,
what?
on hold.
And then on hold, I'm like, oh, that's how they all. And I
how it
do not.
starts.
Okay, you want to talk about making my brain blow out my ears?
I don't.
Are you sure? It's interesting. It happens like 12 times a day. No, so I have
Why-
nothing left.
Why would I want to do that at 8:16 in the morning? Why would I want to blow your brains out?
Yeah, I cannot handle chatbots. I think they should. I think they should be made illegal.
Yeah.
I do not want a bot that is not capable of answering a darn thing to be answering my stuff. Goodbye.
Here's the thing. Okay,
Ugh.
it's bad enough that you don't have any humans to talk to on the phone.
Correct.
At least have them, you got them working from home. At least have them be able to type back and forth to me. Honestly, I'd rather do that. I'd rather type back and forth with someone because I could do multiple things. Although that bit me in the behind yesterday.
Oh no. What did you do?
So I started a chat with a phone company, and while I was waiting for them to respond, because it starts with a chat and then it says, if you'd like to speak to a person, type in live chat. I'm like, why do you think I'm here? Live chat.
Right. No, I want to talk to somebody who can't help me.
While I was waiting for them to come in, I got distracted by something and started doing something else, and I started working, and I remembered it this morning, and I went, I don't know if that chatbot ever or that chat thing ever responded. I shut down my computer and I left. Because what I started doing was I started working on the printer while I was waiting on it.
I wondered if that was it.
And then we got a brand new printer here. And then I never went back. And when I did go back to my computer, I was already was leaving like an hour later than I planned. And I just turned off my computer and I left. I just closed it and put it in my bag and I left. I totally forgot about it.
Okay, so
Probably
you
still
should
there.
have played this like this. Cheryl, I told them I was going to be late for dinner.
Listen, I sent a text. And it wasn't even that phone company that I was with.
Did not arrive.
I know. It wasn't even that phone company that I was on with. That does disturb me though. Because on my end, it says delivered. I sent you a text yesterday.
You saw my
phone. No. I sent you a text yesterday. On my end, it says delivered. On your end, nothing. I thought this reminds me of the Seinfeld episode where they can't keep a reservation. You guys know what delivered means, right? Is our phone company now being run by Wayfair?
Right. Who does not have what I need? No.
Right.
Right.
Here's another one Christopher says for when you're calling into places. Please listen to the entire message, for our menu options have recently changed. But they're still the same. Nothing changed.
Oh,
Yes.
we need. Yeah,
Yes,
that's great,
that's
Chris.
true. Yes.
Chris has always got the good ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Crisis. When everything is a crisis, nothing is a crisis.
Do you ever use that word anymore?
I don't use the word crisis, but I think a lot of people do. Yeah. I think a lot of people.
I'm in a crisis.
Yeah.
I haven't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Cleanse. Like cleanse, like detox or detoxifying. I don't hear a lot of people say
I
those,
don't.
so I don't know if that's overused.
I think that was in the Dime story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I need to cleanse.
I need
my
to
dimes.
cleanse myself.
Dropping a dime on you. I don't even know what that means.
Could you imagine?
It's not like that would hurt. Why would someone drop a dime on you? That doesn't even do anything.
I'm just picturing in my head some big guy eating a meatball sandwich going, I need to cleanse myself.
Yeah, ribs. I need to cleanse myself.
Ugh.
Okay. This is starting to get there, I think. My truth being overused.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's already a word for that. It's called opinion.
That is so true.
Yeah.
There's a word for that. It's called your opinion.
Listen, I'm just sharing my truth.
Oh.
No, you're not. You're sharing your opinion.
Oh, my truth.
Okay.
Yeah,
we just talked
that
about
is,
this.
that's annoying.
Yeah. We just talked about this the other day. And if you want to come up with a different word for it, you can, but it's a real thing. Influencer. I don't know what else you would call it. It's an influencer. They're influencing you to buy things. You know?
Why is that overused?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. The story says it is, but this is just people's opinions on Reddit or their truth on Reddit.
Okay.
Their truth. Gaslighting. I do think that's.
I
overused.
do think it's overused, and I think it's
misused.
used it's misused, right?
Yeah.
In all the wrong way. You're gaslighting. What are you talking about?
Right.
Like,
No,
do you know what it means even?
Right. Sometimes gaslighting is gaslighting. Sometimes it's just no. And right along with it, you can just tie these two in. Triggered and gaslighting.
Oh, triggered.
Triggered is used a whole lot. Like, you know.
Well,
that
and
triggered.
all of a sudden, triggered is being used as an excuse for stuff.
Yeah.
Don't do that. It triggers me.
Sorry, I slapped you. I got triggered.
Right.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. No.
Right. Sorry, I treated you like garbage. It's just when you did this, it triggered.
It really triggers me.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, listen, we're turning those twins. You know, listen, I don't want to get in trouble for something your mother did 40 years ago. Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry that triggered you. You know,
but it's not an excuse,
right?
So what's the point?
Well, because it is. I was triggered. It's not my fault. It's not my. Listen, I get every time it rains, I get triggered and wet. But I get triggered that I can't go outside because I'm wet.
All right then.
Aesthetic.
What?
I don't think that's aesthetic. It's just, is it overused? It's the look of things.
Right, but you don't
Changing the
even use
aesthetic
that.
of things,
Do you use?
you know?
I'm changing. I don't even use that. Like
That's what I'm
we've
saying.
changed the aesthetic in our house, and I don't. I just go. I redecorate it or paint it. Or
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't
know
say
that
I
it's
changed the
overused.
aesthetic of the backyard.
Right. I don't
or
think it's
front
overused.
yard.
It's used for when it's used.
Yeah.
The new normal or normalize. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the new normal is overused. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned literally. Hack or life hack. I like the hack stuff that I find online, but I also find them amusing. I've done a few videos that are like my imitation of those, a parody of those. Here's my life hack. Here, life hack. When you're using a pen, if you click the bottom, you could write easier. Life hack. Follow me for more. Like that's. Before you comment, I'm sorry, we're experiencing longer than wait times for us to get to your comments.
Now, speaking on that,
Sorry,
side
am I
note.
gaslighting you?
No,
Are you triggered?
No, I'm not.
So-
Yeah, I'm triggered. I think tomorrow's poll question should be, "What's a life hack?"
Ooh,
what's a
you
life
share
hack?
your life hack. Yes,
share
yeah,
your life hack.
Yeah, don't forget that one. Someone write it down somewhere. So yeah. So
Don't you think?
yes, I love
Producer,
Yes.
non-producer,
that.
non-existent producer.
Non-existent producer Fred. Yes. Yes. So
I can't even get that right.
well, he doesn't exist, so who cares? You're not going to trigger him.
But here,
It's-
this is the trigger. I'm like, what was that guy's name? The
he
non-existent
doesn't.
producer.
He doesn't
Mary?
exist. Yeah.
Sheila?
No,
What was the name?
It
I
was-
forget.
it all started when I was in one of my like early jobs. We called him Fred Durf because we didn't have a producer. So it's just,
Because Durf is back.
yeah, when people would call in and we didn't want to talk to him, we'd be like, oh, hold on, I got to send you to Fred Durf. He handles that. You know, one of my favorite things was when he started getting mail.
So
at the
mine
radio
would be
station.
Cheryl Lurch,
Yeah, yeah.
and yours would be
Steve Evans. I've done it. I'm sorry, Fred's not available. Let me get you over to Kevin Nevick. He's got all the stuff. You know, it's like, yeah. Oh, you know what? I think that's handled by our intern coordinator. That's Mike Eakum. Hold on a minute.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I used
oh,
to-
Steve.
yeah,
That's just too much.
Yeah.
Mikey.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't handle that. Let me transfer you over to John Nodge. Hold on a second. We would do them all day long. We would send people from phone to phone to phone. I mean, we were kids in our 20s at a radio station. We were just screwing
I
around all
can't.
day.
I can't.
Yeah, we were just having fun. Couple last ones of
I'm wrecked.
so synergy. I don't know if that's used too much, is it? Like, I don't know. I don't hear a lot of synergy, I guess, in business and things. Okay.
Oh, you know which one drives me crazy? We don't bandwidth.
Oh, that one they used at your old job a lot.
Madden.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
No. We signed the contract, so you better have the bandwidth.
Right. Maybe
Get the bandwidth, buy the bandwidth, hire somebody. I really don't care.
you
Either
realize
way,
I sold
you-
them what you put in the proposal, right?
Right.
This is what I know.
I know, and all our managers always used to like that was like the forgiveness. You're off the hook.
Can I just tell you, and I'm going to say this for any businesses listening and for Cheryl, I will never come to you and say, I'm sorry, Cheryl, we don't have enough commercials. You sold too many. We don't have any more.
Halavai from your mouth to God's ears.
I'll
may
find
it
a way to
happen.
get them in. I'll find a way to get them. Listen, throughout the show, I can do anything. I'll be like, listen, Steve's Bunch of Bananas brought to us by our friends over at Ed White Auto Sales.
Right.
You know, I'll be listen.
Right.
This piece of paper brought to us by Mr. P.
Right.
You know,
P for paper.
Yeah. Cheryl's earrings brought to us by Vierks Fine Jewelry. Literally, it's, you know, like
Right.
I'll get them all. I'll make sure all the stuff is in there. Don't you worry at all.
Yeah,
We'll get-
bandwidth. Oh,
yes, we will get all the commercials in for sure. So, all right. Speaking of Mr. P, let's take a break. Come back. It's time for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. So don't go anywhere.
Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with Ida's Mexican cuisine in the heart of downtown Rensselaer. Whether you're enjoying Ida's secret family recipe, birria tacos, or any of their mouth-watering made-from-scratch menu items like burritos, enchiladas, or fajitas, no visit to Ida's is complete without one of their to-die-for margaritas. Made with freshly squeezed lime juice, served ice or frozen. Enjoy the sounds of live mariachi with the mariachi band from Chicago, performing from 5 until 8. Celebrate Cinco de Mayo with Ida's on their beautiful outdoor patio in the heart of downtown Rensselaer.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru? We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber.
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer.
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber.
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Thursday can't get here soon enough.
That's today.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Really? But tomorrow's Friday. All right, calm down.
Let's get through today.
Shut up! Nobody asked you.
I love your positive attitude. It's a perfect way to start the day.
Yeah. So are you ready to get started? Really need some coffee. I'm going to need more than coffee.
Coffee's good.
It's a start. Okay, let's get going. It's showtime, folks.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you here, having fun on a Thursday morning. Thank you guys so much for getting your day started with us. Your Thursday morning, ready to go. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at Ed White Auto Sales in Rensselaer. Visit Ed White Auto Sales, 1105 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer. It's new to you at Ed White Auto Sales. They also have a great service department, and they have vehicles for you to rent as well. Find out more at edwhiteautosales.com. Also, want to mention Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Coins and bullion for both the collector and the investor, from experts to beginner. Experience the excellence of buying, selling, and trading at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette, or visit Vierks.com. All right. Time now for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right. Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Ohio.
Not typical.
Nope. Typical would be Florida. Everywhere else is untypical for us.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So many dumb criminals come from Florida. Okay. An Uber driver in Ohio was arrested after a rider called 911 and said that the driver was bragging about having drugs stashed in a fake aerosol can in the car. Maybe not a good brag. Just saying, while you're a professional driver driving someone around, a stranger, by the way. Cops tracked down the Uber driver, and sure enough, they found the can, which was filled with 24 grams of meth, along with pills, a meth pipe, a digital scale, packaging baggies, cash, and 3 cell phones. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Dum-dum. The driver ID'd as Robert Rose. Obviously, with all that stuff, he was selling drugs, too. He was also wearing a shirt that said, "Retired drug dealer." I guess retirement wasn't agreed with.
I mean,
listen, the game kept calling me back. I had to unretire. Maybe he's like Brett Favre or Michael Jordan or something. I don't know. Robert was charged with drug trafficking, possession of felony drugs, and possession of drug paraphernalia, along with being today's dumb criminal. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with precision. No, with Mr. P, Locksmith and Security. So you don't want a dumb criminal trying to get into your business. Mr. P, Locksmith and Security can make sure your locks are good, your doors are good, your closers are closing the right way, and your business is under surveillance. Take care of you in all those ways. Find out more at mrplocksmith.com. mrplocksmith.com is their website. Also, visit them on Facebook, MRP, Mr. P, Locksmith and Security on Facebook to find out more about what's going on. You will be pleased with the way Mr. P takes care of you and all of your possessions. See what I'm doing there? Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, mrplocksmith.com.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
today, showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, mainly before 5 p.m. Breezy with a high near 71. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m., then a slight chance of showers between 10 and 4 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a low around 55. Friday, a 20% chance of showers after 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy and breezy with a high near 69. Friday night, a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 1 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 45. Saturday, a 20% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 58. Saturday night, a 20% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 41.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Season to season, cab to cab, Ag Leader connects your entire farm. Ag Leader makes it easy to seamlessly connect your equipment and devices year-round and help you tackle farm decisions on the go, 24/7. Peterson Ag Service is your local Ag Leader dealer. Contact us at 765-314-3276 to get your full farm solution. There's only one way to do it all, Ag Leader.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Well, Jeff, the news seems to be full of supply chain issues, delayed shipping, rising prices, and inflation. How's that affecting us here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry?
Honestly, Liz, not in the least bit. Our prices are sharp as ever. Our values are the best in the business. You can compare the mega box stores, the internet, or even the big city diamond districts, and you still won't find the deals we offer.
Well, that will make our customers very happy, but I've heard that many businesses are struggling to find product and maintain inventories.
Not here at Bjerk's Fine Jewelry. We work very hard with our suppliers to make sure diamonds, gemstones, and jewelry continue to arrive and keep our selection fresh and exciting.
So let me get this straight. Our customers can stroll into Bjerk's and still get unbeatable prices, top-notch quality, first-class service, and the area's largest inventory to make the perfect jewelry choice?
You summed that up pretty well, Liz. But don't forget, we also have the area's largest selection of coins and precious metals bullion. Some dealers have really struggled to source sufficient quantities, but here at Bjerk's, we are fully stocked.
You know, Jeff, we're pretty lucky to have been serving the Lafayette community for over 75 years.
Shop smart, shop Bjerk's, Bjerk's.com.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Touhyville. 2 Tuies are better than 1.
Morning. Did you sleep?
Good morning.
Sleep well?
It's Thursday.
What are you listening to?
My favorite show.
This show is our whole life now.
In that case,
You need to get a life, dweeb.
The show is troubling. Your imagination is the road to anywhere.
Imagination. Imagination. Imagine that.
Yeah. Enough talk. It's time for action. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you, powered up each and every morning by Jasper County REMC. Visit Jasper County REMC's website, jasperremc.com. Of course, like them on Facebook as well. Get money-saving tips, energy-saving tips, and more. You can also pay by phone or use their REMC hub. Also want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs. Find out more at georgeaid.org or like George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook on Facebook. All right. Lots of things going on here in the world. Of course, this could fit under the fun in Florida thing, but it's not so fun. And hopefully, as a couple, we never get to this point, okay?
Ooh.
Because sometimes couples, we've talked about it. Sometimes as they get older, they bicker a lot. They get upset by little things, and it's usually not that little thing that sets it off. It's usually there's something more behind it.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Mm-hmm.
87-year-old woman in Florida was arrested this week for domestic battery after getting into it with his wife because she tried to turn the air conditioning down.
Oh, I would imagine that fight's going on a lot. Don't you think?
Is it? I mean, somebody put a sweater on, somebody open a window. This is not fight worthy.
No, I'm not saying it's fight worthy, but I think the fight over the heating and air is a real thing.
Well, I can tell you.
Didn't you just kind of have that in Florida where your parents keep it really hot?
Well, yes. But that said, I don't think, and maybe I'm delusional, I don't think that'll ever be a thing between you and I.
No.
whatever
I'll
the
throw- I'll
temperature
throw a
is,
sweatshirt on
and
or
that's how
whatever it is.
whatever
I
the
don't know.
temperature is, it's fine.
Right.
And that's why I don't think this was probably not necessarily about the thermostat. There was probably more there. Probably something going on there.
What age did you say again? Was it
87.
Okay. All right. Because I was going to say menopause, because that when you're breaking into sweats and wanting to run through the streets naked.
Right. And
That's yeah.
And when you were really going through that when we were living together,
Oh,
how many times did I have to get up and just turn the fan on? Could you turn the fan on? Okay.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, could you turn the fan off? Like,
yeah.
okay.
And then you just
That's minimal.
All you would do is just remind me to kindly not run through the streets of Bourbonnais naked.
Right. I would
That
just
is
say,
unacceptable.
I would just
be
say,
like,
come on,
sweetheart,
be younger. What's
you
your
could
problem?
do that in my presence, but nobody else.
No running outside.
The kids don't want to see it. Our
Nobody-
neighbors don't want to see it.
Stop it. Apparently, he was tangling with his wife when she sought to turn the air conditioning down in their residence.
Boy.
A long source of marital strife, control of the thermostat, triggered a 7 a.m. confrontation Monday between Charles Ingram and his 85-year-old spouse. Investigators say Ingram returned to the couple's St. Petersburg home and argued with the victim. Returned at 7
Wait,
a.m. Where was
What's
he?
with the victim? Like what?
His wife.
He knocked her out. What did I miss?
They fought. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know
Oh,
when they
domestic-
said the victim. Okay,
domestic
so
battery.
she's
They
got
said-
it. Got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
So
And I'm with it today, just in case. Join us tomorrow when Cheryl finds her brain. That's what I'm going to do today. It's at the top of my priority list.
listen.
If you see it anywhere, give me a call.
In my defense, if you had to listen to him as much as I do, you'd tune him out too. Okay.
You're kind of telling a
He's
story like Savannah.
He's always talking. You guys don't understand. This isn't just on the radio. You only have to listen to him for 3 hours. I have to listen all day.
Oh.
He just won't stop talking. Yes. He came home and was upset that the woman touched the thermostat to turn the air down. That's what he said. The woman. Prompting Ingram to allegedly push the victim away from the thermostat against the wall. When questioned, he admitted to pushing her first and then stated that the victim pushed him back.
Right.
Well, that's
it's he
called
who
defense.
does that's
Yeah,
it's he who strikes first loses.
Yeah. Ingram was arrested for domestic violence with the charge enhanced to a felony due to his prior battery convictions that date back to more than 4 decades. He has a rap sheet that includes a 1985 felony for welfare fraud. So yeah, it's
okay, but that's not like laying your hands on someone is. I mean,
no,
not
but-
that I recommend.
Well, it
welfare
says
fraud,
he's
but-
got a long rap sheet, so I'm guessing there's probably some more stuff in there. Yep, I'm just guessing, just throwing it out there. So just taking a guess. So
yeah, and you could really kill somebody at that. I mean, like
Well,
you're not,
yes,
a
you
push or a
could.
fall the wrong way.
Right.
Keep your hands to yourself, dude.
A woman in Michigan.
Not Michigan. We love Michigan.
Yeah. Well, she called for help because her home, she says, has been overrun with rabbits.
Ew.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you, I remember when I was in 3rd grade and at Hill Torah North Suburban Day School.
Okay.
And so for holidays like Pesach, like Passover, where it's 8 days, we're off for like spring break, if you will.
Okay.
Any teacher who had like a gerbil, a hamster, a class pet,
sure,
would have to take it home. Now, if the teachers were going away,
okay,
they would ask us to ask our parents, like, who wants to babysit? Okay. And I said, oh, I want to do the rabbit. Like it was always
really?
adorable.
Yeah. Looks cute.
Looks cute, furry,
Cuddly.
soft,
Yep.
cuddly, stinky, grotesque, dirty,
Oh,
filthy.
really? Oh, wow.
Yuck.
I never had a rabbit.
But when they they birth like rabbits, like yeah. I mean that's yeah.
That's
You're-
what-
yeah, no, not good.
Yep.
Yeah.
She found out that they breed like rabbits.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Yep. She said she bought a few rabbits as pets for her kids. They started breeding, and she
Oy
couldn't
vey.
stop them. The woman tried to separate them by putting them in pens in her basement, but they got around that by chewing through the drywall and other materials, making it impossible to contain them.
Mhm.
She thought the number of rabbits had grown to 50. 50?
Here's the keys to my house.
You're
Yeah,
not
you're
paying attention for
yeah.
a while.
I think I saw this on Hoarders.
Yeah, come on now. I
Right.
mean,
That and the piles
they
of
didn't
bills.
breed
like-
that fast. Like it was like,
Right.
I don't know. I went upstairs to check on the dinner, and I came down and there was 50 of them. No,
Yeah, but why are there 6 pizza boxes with crusts
Right.
and half loaded Mountain Dew bottles poured on the floor?
Something's not right here.
No.
By the way, animal control said there were 65 rabbits in the house.
Okay, that would like skeeve me out. And their teeth, like she said, they're
Yeah.
biting through drywall. If you're not giving them those like stick things, like so that they will eat up. They'll eat up your home.
Oh, yeah. Well, apparently some of those 65 were also already pregnant. Yeah. No, it just happened. It just, all of a sudden, they're just there. Yeah. It's unclear how long ago she bought the initial rabbits, but it couldn't have been this past Easter, since it takes a few months for new rabbits to be born.
Right,
So,
and it didn't unless she bought what 55. Like
this was that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
Gross. And no, I'm not coming over for dinner. And no, I don't want you bringing me baked goods.
Yeah, no.
Just saying.
No, that's all just weird.
Yeah, she's exempt from the church picnic.
Yeah, all just weird.
You like our potato salad? If you see any like flecks of black stuff, just like flick it off.
Yeah. Yeah, no bueno. No bueno. Here's a really cool thing. I can't wait to listen to this book, because I'm not going to read it because that's reading. I like to just listen.
I'm like now you're going to read a book?
No, I just listen to the books. That's why I have that Audible. It's so great.
Yeah.
I go through about a book a month.
Especially when it's done in the voice of the person that wrote it. I
hate when it's not.
Rob Bell book. I loved Hillary Clinton's book. I loved Michelle Obama's book, Becoming.
Yeah.
I love it when it's in like their voice.
Yeah. I hate when it's not.
Yeah. When it's not, I'm like, why is someone
like a
else talking
biography?
for you?
Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's the case with this. Dick Van Dyke is releasing a book in November, 100 Rules for Living to 100, an Optimist's Guide to a Happy Life.
I want that book.
We
need to buy
I think
that
going to
one.
be wonderful.
Yes.
I cannot wait to listen to that.
You know who that reminds me of? Who's the guy? Oh, I can't remember his name. He's 100. He's a producer. He always wears a hat. Norman
Lear.
Norman Lear.
Yeah.
Oh,
he just passed away recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But remember when he wrote a book, Saturday Mornings with.
Oh, did he? It was
Saturday morning. Let me see the name of the book, but.
Well, it was.
Oh, I love when.
It was sad when Carl Reiner passed away, because him and Mel Brooks live up the street from each other, and they will sit like two old men with their TV trays every day at his house and have lunch. And last I heard, Mel Brooks still goes down to his house and has lunch in his living room. Yeah. So that's just sad. Yeah.
Okay, so who does Saturday morning talks with whatever it is? It's not Norman Lear, I don't think.
No.
Saturdays with Maury. There it is.
Maury Povich?
No,
You're
Saturdays
not the
with-
father.
Saturdays with Maury is fantastic. It's just good stuff.
Is it a real thing?
But I
Saturdays
don't
with
know-
Maury? I thought it was Tuesdays
Tuesdays.
with Maury. Yeah.
I get my days mixed
I
up.
didn't want to mess with you, but yeah.
Yeah, it's Tuesdays with Maury.
Well, you thought today was Saturday, so.
I'm all furnished.
Okay.
Medication time.
So CBS is coming back at Bill Belichick's claims about the awkward interview with his girlfriend Jordan, because they said, that wasn't supposed to be part of the interview. CBS said in a statement, Bill Belichick claimed he agreed to speak with CBS to promote his new book, The Art of Winning, and any interviews would focus solely on his book and its contents. A new statement from CBS denied such an arrangement. He said, "We agreed to speak with him. It was for a wide-ranging interview, not just your book, that we were allowed to talk about whatever. There were no preconditions or limitations to the conversation."
You wanted to talk about your book, but
Yes.
that doesn't mean we only wanted to talk about your book.
This was confirmed repeatedly with his publisher, Simon & Schuster, before the interview took place and after it was completed. Of course, in viral clips from the interview, which aired over the weekend, Bill Belichick's much younger girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, interrupted journalist Tony Dockapil? I don't know, the interviewer, when he asked the college football coach how the pair met. She said, "We're not talking about this." Okay, well, you just did. Now you did. So, but of course, if you're like Jordan Hudson, and you like to find yourself an older football coach or something, there's a new app for you.
From the moment you sat on Santa's lap, you knew there was something special about an older man, especially a way older man who could give you things. Introducing Elder, the dating app for really young women who love really old men. If you're a woman between 18 and 25 whose idea of a good time is attending multiple doctor's appointments each week, gets excited making sure their man's 7-day pill case is filled and organized, or gets turned on watching him play pickleball 6 days a week, there are thousands of lonely senior men with DNRs looking for you. If you love naps and soup, you'll love Elder, with dozens of satisfied members, like Bill B. from Boston, Mass.
How did you guys meet?
I'm not talking about this.
No.
With Elder, a life of cruises, AARP discounts, and family gatherings filled with nothing but resentment from his oldest daughter, Natalie, awaits you. Find the elderly man of your dreams on Elder.
Elder, where till death do us part is a likely and logical outcome.
Oh my God, that's good stuff. All right,
that was good.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we will end on a high note. Stick around.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Find the award-winning service you need with Shelter Insurance agent Lauren Berenda on 231 in Rensselaer.
This Saturday is Steve's Specialized Services Big Open House. Bad Boy Mowers. In stock, mowers, bandits, discounts up to $1,000 off on select models. This Saturday, 8 till noon, discounts, door prizes, in-stock parts, 10% off. 1506 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer is the place to be. Steve's Specialized Services is the place to be this Saturday, and all through the week, you can sign up for a chance to win a Bad Boy handheld blower or trimmer. The drawing will be held at noon Saturday at Steve's Specialized Services. It's the big open house this Saturday. Steve's Specialized Services, 8 to noon.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services, whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care. Each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In is celebrating 20 years of serving up the best frozen custard around. It might be our birthday, but you and your family this summer will get the presents. If it's been a while since you last visited us, make your plans to pass a visit soon and remember all the good times you had with us. And if you're a regular, well, we want to see you too. You'll come for the frozen custard, but you'll stay for the food. Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. And be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with the flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street, behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and all the other delicious specials.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
Unearth the fascinating tales of the tracks at the Monon Connection Train Museum. Housing over 6,500 railroad items and numerous exclusive relics, it's the largest private railroad collection presented to the public in the U.S. Marvel at the extravagance of the Flagler car, crafted in the 1890s, a testament to opulence and ambition. Experience the rich tapestry of American railroad history right on Highway 421, Monon. Dial 219-253-4100 or visit mononconnection.net to make your plans today. Get on board for an unforgettable journey.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
They told us nothing but lies.
These timeshare thieves out there are terrible.
They bullied us.
Our timeshare is all a scam.
They stole from us. They were thieves.
I was completely taken advantage of.
Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, founder and CEO of Wesley Financial Group, and I know the tough spot you're in. Are you asking yourself, why did I buy that timeshare? I'll tell you why, because that presentation wasn't a normal sales pitch. It was a show to convince you that timeshare is a great investment. They told you it was available today and today only. They said you're foolish if you don't buy, and unfortunately, you believed them. We get over 3,000 complaints a week from folks just like you that were misled into buying a timeshare. Give us a call. I guarantee you, if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-885-3300. 800-885-3300. 800-885-3300.
97.7 The Q.
All righty. Stephen Sherrill with you here on the Q at 98 Gold, also streaming, having some fun. But it is time for us to wrap things up for another fun time day. Thursday show is behind us already. Tomorrow's Friday. I can't believe it. It's fantastic. But don't go anywhere. We'll end on a high note.
So today's high note I loved because it's just a May 1st prayer.
Oh.
Let me get my glasses because I cannot see. Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of May. I step into this new month with a heart full of hope and expectation. Let your presence go before me, behind me, and all around me. Whatever April left undone, I surrender to you. Strengthen me for the days ahead. Fill me with peace that surpasses understanding and guide me with clarity and grace. May this month bring open doors, quiet miracles, healing, and deep joy. In Jesus' name, amen.
Nice way to end, and National Day of Prayer, and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys missed any of the show, it's available on podcast, on audio-wise, wherever you find podcasts, including our station apps, the Q and 98 Gold, or on video on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook keeps them up for 30 days. YouTube, you can just go to whenever and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself just a phenomenal Thursday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
97.7 FM WLQ.